And just like that, a Monday night edition of NR Night in America is upon us. I'm John Ramos, the voice of NR, saying hello and welcome as we get ready to go green with Tournament Night in America. Now, as most of you know, it was supposed to go ahead and be League Night in America. So I thought. Area does have this week off. I know I put that all on the socials about how we're going to have Area tonight. It's going to be Homestead. No, it is not this week. It is next week. We'll be racing at Homestead Miami Speedway with the Area Cup Series. So with that being said, I did announce that we'll be streaming tonight. Does that mean we cancel the streams? I say no. That's where the SuperSpeedway Tournament gets ready to ride. Now, these 5 minutes, for most, it's really about just getting on into shape, the viewers filing on in still. No, these 5 minutes mean something here with qualifying. Why is that? It's not 40 that make it out of the 62 that entered. It's simply 30 that make it out of the 62 that entered. And you may say, well, the math isn't mathing if 40 drivers are going to go ahead and start the race. Yes, you're right, because instead of duels tonight with us having 3 super speedways, we said we're having something called a race in. I'm going to say it again, a race in. You know, the NBA has the play into the playoffs. For us in this tournament, it's a race in. Top 30 will always automatically qualify to race into the next round. 31st on back will have to race their way into the next round. So if you're 31st on back, you're going to have a 15 lap, I guess you could say last chance qualifier to see if you can make it in. And if you finish inside the top 10 in the race in, you'll race for round number 1. You'll also race for round number 2, round number 3 when those sessions go up, and if you don't qualify as the top 30. So we're going to be watching the top 30 very consistently to see who's in and who is out. 3 races tonight. The schedule goes Talladega, Daytona, Atlanta. The next gens get 1 race tonight at Talladega. Race 2 will be with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Race 3 at Atlanta with the Gen 6 stock car. We will be live tomorrow night as well for the update. The Arkham Menard Series will be debuting in iRacing, the brand new car. And we'll be going ahead and showcasing all of that. Love the action, want to see more of it? Feel free to drop a like on a night stream. Just 2 streams this week. You have tonight, you have tomorrow, and that will be it. Going to be excited to see who goes where. First one top of the board, Idk Contreras, as they all start cycling on through with just under 3 minutes remaining. We expect great things. We expect excitement. We expect you all to most likely really enjoy how this goes. The idea came up to have a race in while we thought, man, 3 races, super speedways. We know for sure that a lot of drivers are going to want to show up to all 3 races tonight, but you can't have duels. It's a Monday night. So what if we have a quick sprint for the driver sitting just outside of the top 30? And that idea came to fruition. Going to be fun to see what big names are forced into the race in, while everyone else gets to sit back and get ready for their 40-lap feature. Points, it's been the same. Top 12 get points. The winner gets 15 points. If you're within 15 points of the final race, you have a shot at winning the Super Speedway Tournament. 13th on back will not get points. Finish 12th, you get 1 point. You win the race, you get 15. You finish 2nd, you get 12. You finish 3rd, you get 10. And by then, it goes down by 1 point all the way to the 12th place finisher. So fun, exciting. We've talked with drivers before and what they thought of it. A lot have said the race in is something that is almost like a blend of just single car qualifying and duels. If you're not quick enough in qualifying, at the end of the day, it technically is on you. Drivers head into the race in as of this moment. It goes Yahir Rodriguez, Joey Beck. They're 52nd and 53rd with 1 minute remaining. Yes, still with a shot to climb that ladder. Sean Rose sits top of the board with Jackson Carr. Idk Contreras, Daniel Mosteller locked in to the main show. They'll not head to the race in. Let's look at the bubble of who's in and out. David Johnson, 29th. Brooks Mustaine is 30th. Ethan Eckert 32nd. He's headed to the race in with Patrick Connell, Marty Shamela, and so many others as the seconds continue to wind down. Eckert 33rd. Nathan Dew 25th. He is in and waiting to see who else needs to qualify. Finnegan Myers 57th. Connor Harris, Andres Varas. Varas showing a lot of speed, but will he have enough time? Clock strikes 0. He's headed to the race in. Brooks Mustaine will go and race on the pole for the race in. David Johnson, last one in. Carlos Truther is in as well. And just like that, Max Swearigan, Ethan Eckert, and 32 drivers will be racing for just 10 spots. And we get ready to go green flag racing. 15 laps, once again, top 10 advance. Hector Collazo, Ty Leclerc, William Johnson, Connor Harris make up the final 10 spots before round 1 at Talladega. As the viewers file on in, we say hello and welcome, and hopefully you do enjoy this night of racing. Once again, we are back tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, for some more great racing action. You're watching Enter Night in America live on the IDK Player YouTube channel. No stream this Friday. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series are racing, and I'll be up in Michigan for Media Week. 15 weekends soon to be on the road with myself, so keep that in mind for the ones that love listening to the in-person side of my broadcasting, and the sim side will continue to give you updates on where I will be. Will be a Toyota front row. Max Swearigan, the Chick-fil-A 15. Patrick Connell. And that number 10, the God Bless Texas Jesus Machine. Joey Beck. Lined up with Marty Shamela. Lane Sanders, Ben Leffert. Jason Beckman. All awaiting the start of this last chance qualifier. It's called the race-in. And 10 drivers will make the field of the 32, 15 laps. Place your bets. This is what you have. Enter Night in America, feeling victories all year long. We get ready to rock and roll with you. You know those words. Let's say those magical words. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. Time to ride. And you expect this field to be shuffled out. You expect drivers like Max Swearigan to make it in. Jason Beckman, Davis with Randolph, about Stone in 13. Joey Stone returning at our night in America for the first time in a long time. Put himself into the race in, knowing top 10 advances. William Schmidt, not the best qualifying effort. He's back in 26. Can the closer make the show? Only time will tell. Time to lock and load. We've seen duels before go caution free. This race in, we've never had it before. It's unique. It's different. Gonna put on a show like we've seen before. SuperSpeedway tournaments are always a lot of fun. Tournaments have been a part of this YouTube channel since the beginning. From the GTA side, Project Cars 2, the NASCAR Heat Days, iRacing picked them up, and I've been rolling with them since 2021. Let's light the fuse from Talladega. Down the Alabama gang super stretch, you saw one car way out of control. Andres Valdez nearly wrecked himself in the tri-oval. Max Swearengin on the outside has Patrick Connell tucked in behind him. 2 by 2, Ethan Eckert in 12, Mustaine in 45. And with this updated aero package we saw at Daytona, it's easier to break away. From testing we saw at Talladega, it's a lot easier than that of the world's center of racing. So will we see that at all during this racing? Or is that possibly going to be saved for the future? Max Swearengin led lap 1. Patrick Connell tucked in downstairs with Mustaine. They're 3 wide behind. Massinez, Hector Collazo, Nicholas Rode, Finnegan Myers. Continue to watch on. Hector Collazo, we know him as a road course ringer on the outside, not getting much help. As the Anaheim Ducks forward of Jason Beckman now clear in the windshield. Jerry Rodriguez, 3 wide, no one going to the aid. Sideways and save, that was the 60 machine. Just towards the power, oh man, they're still not done. I was going to say the tail end of the field, but still 3 nearly 4 wide. And it may have been Rode, I don't think so. They're going to call it Freddie Massinez in 60. Joseph Tucker in 7th, Patrick Connell in 9th. Lap 3 to lap 4 out of 15, and it's a new driver sitting just near the front, Austin Mitchell. Mitchell in the 8 machine has Marty Shamela in 88, and just behind them, we're going to slam in the back end, Dalton Randolph. And Ben Leffer, you saw him there in the 7th position. Tucked in and racing. Who has shuffled in and out? Collazo still 15, 3 by 3. And this is the breakaway we've been talking about. When will this exact moment happen? Group 2 now out of reach of the main side of the pack. Trouble spinning. That's Lane Sanders. No, it is not. Check that. That may have been Carson Freeman. It was. Single car spin. We stay green, and Freddie Massinez will lose the draft. And quickly they saw how they were going to lose the main group. And now we're going to swallow them back up. Eckert in 2nd, Connell in 3rd. It is racy from Alabama. Max Swearengin has not left the top 5, let alone the top 2. He's at the top end of the racetrack with help from behind. And that was Ethan Eckert. Well, that's Patrick Connell, Finnegan Myers underneath him. Eckert dropping to the outside, just shoved the 23 in the wall. And for Max Steinmeier, it's heavy damage on the right side. Yeah, there's late blocks, but I mean, any later than that, it's not going to work. And we talked about it before. If you show you can't work with other drivers won't want to work with you. For Ben Leffert, he is going to do exactly that. Shoves Eckert wide, and Eckert gets a slam in the side. That may have been by that 88 machine. It was Marty Shamela. It's getting rough. From not working with the 12 to taking the race lead. Leffert, Eric Lambert, and Patrick Connell making up the top 3. You don't have much time left to go. It's down to 9 for the guys outside the top 20 that haven't made any moves. First time in Talladega with this update. 62 sideways on the apron by himself, Jerry Rodriguez. Finds the inside retaining wall, will need a caution. 9 to go. Leffert leads. Lambert in second. And Austin Mitchell was in the 8 machine that did not work originally with the number 12. He is dropped back outside the top 10. What to do, 8 to go. Max Swearinger on the offensive, Joey Stone in third. Do you go for the race win, or do you hover in the safe zone to just make the field? Joey Stone has been racing at NR Night in America since 2021, has never won a race. Sideways, Hector Collazo. Picks up Gabriel Jordan. 2-car incident. They are junked. We stay green. And if it's well outside that top 10 bubble where it won't affect certain drivers, you will not see a caution. 7 to go. Swearinger below the yellow line. Leffert forced to let him back up. William Johnson in 40. Donnell, Sanders, Myers, Steinmeier. Chasing, all trouble. Eckert around, involved with others like Jason Beckman. Caution will wave. Joey Beck's involved. Austin Mitchell got a piece of it. Brooks Mustaine, the driver who led us to green. Heavy damage on both ends of his machine, and I think he's going to be done. And once again, we'll have a race in, at least as of this moment, for all 3 races, unless the car count does fall from 62 to maybe up inside the 40s. And the laps will definitely be shortened up. How did it all happen? You see Joey Beck get into the outside wall. That was the top left of your screen. William Schmidt got a piece of it. And if it's not going to be a 2-lap dash, it may be a 3-lap dash or overtime, depending on how quickly we can get this pack fired back up. All right, watch once more. Joey Beck, 77, middle of your screen. Oh, got right hooked there by William Schmidt. In the midst of the madness, even caught a piece of the outside wall. Jason Beckman's Ford. Joseph Tucker in the 8. Got a heavy piece of it. Pit road is wide open. Let's see if we can speak with some drivers. Max Swearinger and John Ramos, you got a copy?
Sir, man, I got you. What's going on?
If I'm not mistaken, you have not been outside the top 5. How are you doing during this racing, and can you finish up inside the top 10?
I want to finish in the top 10. Hopefully, we don't. It's whatever. But, you know, I don't think I've ever been lower than the whole run. I only made this because I qualified 1,000 slower than everyone else.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's how close it was to being top 10. This has been, I don't know how to control the super speedway. I guess I'm doing okay at it. really experimented like that before, so
It's been a while since we've seen you up front at a super speedway, like leading almost every lap, and we got to go back to 2022, I think.
We got to go back a couple years, man. Back when I was good. Now we're all rusted up and trying to ride all the rust off even after that event on Friday. So it's fun to lead one of these. It's just I wish some people would push and others instead of putting it on right here and not pushing, but sometimes you just can't fix that.
Yeah, well, you're going to get ready for a restart here. You got 5 to go as of this moment. You'll get down to 4. I think we're going to restart with, yes, 3 laps remaining in this race. With that being said, you expected to get a little bit more aggressive back there. If you have the opportunity to go for the win, do you do it, or do you play it safe just to make the feature?
Both, honestly. I want to win at least something this year, but also I want to be conservative and stay top 10 to at least transfer through. So I don't know. I really want to win, as you know. So it's we'll see. We'll see. But honestly, I'm maybe playing conservative on the bottom. I'll figure that out. We'll see what happens.
All right, and the big thing is the race sim. What do you think of it?
I like it actually. This is pretty cool. It gives other people a chance to get a second shot as a disqualifying them. You know, at least get some TV time, show themselves, and see what they can do. Boost tournament tonight. So hope you guys enjoy. This will be a hectic 3-lap shootout at this racing. Just one tonight.
All right, hey, listen, lights are coming off this time by. Good luck.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And the 1 to go will be displayed. So we'll be restarting with 3 laps left in this race. Let's see what William Schmidt has to say. Schmitty, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
What's the damage like? Did you get it fixed?
I left. I was done. I got wrecked after I got hit into the wall, but yeah, it's frustrating racing back there. It's a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing. It's like you got people slamming the brakes on the bottom, people not knowing how to lead an outside line, people don't know how to make a third line work. It's like, it is frustrating being back there, and the only reason I was back there is because I was only able to set 1 lap down. I was making the Norm Benning paint from Daytona.
I was about to say, yeah, because I was about to say, it's unlikely for you to qualify 58th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was only able to set the out lap down. So I went in there and I tried getting to the front, but I mean, like I said, just nobody knows what they're doing back there. And you can't get to the front if you're around people who don't know what they're doing. And, you know, at the end of the day, I was on the outside and the guy in front of me, I guess, just full throttle the back of the person in front of him, trying to slam draft them and offset their car. And by the time that I got to them and they were trying to re-get in line, and that whole debacle happened. So, yeah, it sucks, but try to get the Norm truck done my race too.
You think people should drop a like on the stream because we are coming back tomorrow?
Absolutely, I am so hyped for the ARCA car.
Heck, yeah, you hear that? William Schmidt thinks you should drop a like on the stream and also show up tomorrow because we're going ARCA racing in NR Night in America. Schmitty, good luck for the rest of the night.
Yep, thank you, man.
Remember, top 12 in the feature. Score points, top 10 in this race. The race in, also known as the last chance qualifier, will advance to the main event. Toyota and Ford on the front row. It has been one heck of a race for Max Swearigan. He just wants to finish it off on a high note. Ben Leffer, Eric Lombard, Patrick Connell, and William Johnson lead us back to green, 3 to go. Top lane moving, 3 wide it is, deeper in the field. What was the top, now the middle, offset by 6 or 7 machines. Trouble spinning once more. 1 car around, make it 2, Jerry Rodriguez. Got a heck of a piece of it that was outside the top 20. Got Andres Suarez, and they will not throw the caution. Those drivers have been causing incidents a good bit amount in this in-race. Or should I say race in, 2 to go, we stay green. Max Steinmeier back in 6th. As Myers now on his nose. Connell in 10, inside lane. Lane Sanders finds his way into 2nd. This race is going to be official. Shuffle to the bottom, Max Swerge and Salamanca. 1 to go in the racing, and they're tearing them up to turn 1. Lane Sanders, Ethan Eckert, Jason Beckman, and others. Ty Leclerc gets a piece of it. Left rear all bent up. This leaves, I believe, just the top 10. Make it the top 9, dueling for the win. Patrick Connell knows he's in the main race. But how badly do you want to win this one? Joseph Tucker in the 8. Connell in the 10. Switchback through the tri-oval. Patrick Connell by inches wins the racing to run the feature at Talladega. Max Swearengin advances. Marty Shamela does as well. William Johnson. Oliver Quinney, first one out. Top 10, left side of your screen. Will race for points. And the rest of them go home. Lane Sanders, Joey Stone. And we'll check back on a replay before we go ahead and run that feature. What happened with Lane Sanders in those closing moments? Was running 2nd on the final lap. Eckert gets into the 23 of Max Steinmeier and collected the field. Wow. And you just saw it there, and we're hearing reports Ethan Eckert thought it was the last lap, pushing Max Steinmeier, and in the case took Lane Sanders and so many good drivers out of the feature because of it. Your field has been set, but we'll remember what exactly just occurred. Sean Rowe, Eladam Contreras will lead us to green. Welcome to the feature. Wow. And that's the thing about the racing. It's not like the duels where everybody goes to a duel. If you do not qualify inside the top 30, things happen, and they happen out of your control. Toyota on Toyota. Lights off. And we are 1 to green as we get ready to roll. So a wild race in. Do you guys like the race in? I think we got to go ahead and ask that question. And we'll get ready to go green flag racing. Time to ride, 40 laps. Light the fuse from Talladega, round 1 of the SuperSpeedway Tournament. Top side of the speedway, quick to the run. Elidon Contreras lined up with the 87 of Mosteller and Michael Mitchum. And Fly Eagles Fly will fly their way well ahead of the third place machine. Elidon and PBR will come back around to lead lap 1. And separation, we've seen it with this package at Talladega. If a super line forms up, you better figure out how to get on there before it leaves you in the dust. Look at Jackson Carr on the bottom. Inside lane, zero momentum. Mateo, 4, 5 wide to turn 3. And he was bouncing off other machines. Sean Rowe to the outside, PBR side by side. Rowe, the race leader, carries to turn 1, aid with Braden Movick. And a new scheme for that 42. 3 wide and moving. Kyler Wynn trying to make something work. Daniel Mosteller, man, oh man, it got racy right from the start. And now they're forced to go 2 by 2 drivers outside the top 14 to stick with the main 13 drivers. Here comes Frank Corley to the outside. He's got Jackson Buys. So Sean Rowe led us to green. It'll be toe-to-toe with Braden Movick. Movick will lead that lap. And the PBR boys downstairs work together. Gavin Austin as aid, Frank Corley in 22. And the slingshots are just crazy. And this is the type of racing we expect to see with the Alabama 500 come April 25th. And we are back. Sorry about that. Just saw that we had nearly an internet malfunction. As you did see the cars blinking across your screen, 37 laps to go. Mosteller, Buys, and Austin, that is the top 4. Movick to the outside, Mosteller right with them, Gavin Austin, Frank Corley. Corley's got company. I believe that may be Sean Rowe on the bottom with James Bomar on the 20. And once again, the top 12 score points, and with 36 laps to go, these drivers are not thinking about the top 12. They're thinking about winning, get max points, and then stay consistent through Daytona, stay consistent through Atlanta. The best opportunity to win the tournament, win a race. Once again, we do apologize for the blinking. We know we haven't seen that in quite some time. Was an internet hookup, or hiccup, should I say, on our side. But all things good. Frank Corley comes to the line. He will lead his first lap of the night. James Bomar in 20. Sean Rowe in 99. He's 3 wide. With Braden Movick and others. Hartledge, Carr, Riker, Byram. Byram fading back. 3 wide it is. Patrick Connell stuck in the middle. Bryson Bird in 22. Yahir Rodriguez in 16. Mitchum will go to the outside with Josh Kenyon and won't really master anything up. Carlos Struther 18th, Connell 19th, Delgado 20th, and there is what we see again, the breakaway from the main pack, not because they want to break away, but in the case of the side drafting, it's easier to lose touch than ever. Tyler Wynn with Mosteller, one of the drivers that have actually had a win taken away from running here at Talladega. Sean Rowe, P4, closing in on Horley's 22. Jackson Carr, Eladon Contreras. As Donskoy will swipe to the bottom. 3 by 3, deeper in the field. These are the drivers that possibly need to get in line because it is now 3 groups of machines. Group 3, Group 2, and with all that blocking deeper on with Yahir Rodriguez, they're fully losing touch. If this race goes green, it's not going to be pretty for them. We have seen races go green before at Talladega. Josh Kenyon, Michael Mitchum, Sean Rowe. Rowe trying throwing the block, and it's actually going to work while he runs back to the bottom with Braden Movick in 42. Carr 44 shoves it into the outside wall. Michael Mitchum, Zachariah Cartledge get a piece of it as well, and the caution will wave. Riker Byram going around. Is his car destroyed? Well, we can see one side that doesn't look hurt at all. I think the other side would tell the story, and it does already. You can see lots of damage on that. Let's watch a replay. I think it really starts with Horley and Carr. Bang! You see there, Zachariah nowhere to go, and Riker Byram got right hooked into the outside retaining wall. Yeah, we're going to have to see a better view of it, and before we start trying to pinpoint a blame on a certain guy, I want to watch Horley in 22 just once more. There he is in the middle. Carr goes down low with Horley now to his left wing. Goes up to Mitchum, down to Horley. Was it a net code impact? We see no movement. We see no movement. We also see Horley not lined up with the inside yellow line. There just wasn't enough room with 3 drivers that tight-knit. Still with 32 laps to go at the time. It's kind of a mix. You say if you're Horley, you can give him more room. You have all the room on the inside, at least maybe a quarter of a car width. But if you're Jack Sakara, you could also say, okay, he could have lifted, and Michael Mitchum could have given more room. But all these drivers are trying to stay in line because the second you pop out of a line with the next gen, it's like a parachute. Look at Michael Mitchum. Either trying to get down to side draft or trying to get down to maybe see a mistake to fall back in line. Look at all that damage you did. So the caution is out. You got 30 laps to go. Rowe will go to third. Kenyon will go to fourth. Horley will go to fifth. Braden Movick to sixth. Push came to shove, that's what you saw. No penalty assess. We'll get the one to go next time by, and we keep seeing these cars really spread on out. I think we could speak with some of these drivers to possibly get an analysis. Frank Horley, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yo, what's going on, man?
First time with the next gen here at Talladega since that update, and very clearly, if you don't try to maintain what's going on up inside the first 2 or 3 rows of a pack, you're probably going to lose the draft, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, I mean, you saw in the first lap, the front 4 of us, we almost pulled away. I mean, it's very easy to lose the draft. It's still very similar to old package. But one thing I'm noticing this race, the temps, like the oil temps, are like really high, and like it's a lot harder to cool the car off than I feel like it usually is. So I like getting in the red a lot earlier than I would expect, and I have to back off earlier, so that might be something to keep an eye on this race.
All right, good to know. You'll line up 2 by 2, just the first caution coming in, and now you have 29 laps remaining. Mostly you expect things to kind of get wild or a little bit more intense. If that happens, do you need a teammate? Because both of your teammates are well outside the running where you are.
No, honestly, I don't think I need teammates. I think I can do it myself, but it would be nice. It's obviously because you have, of course, Braden Movick, Dana Mosteller up here working together. You saw it in those first 10 laps. It's nice to have, but you don't need it, especially with this SuperSpeedway package where you can get from the back to the front so quickly. But yeah, I mean, I think I can do it myself. I hope they get up here because it would be nice to have them, but I think I can do it without them if I have to.
Do you know where they're running? Because I can give you that update right now.
Yeah, they're not in the top 10. Probably not in the top 20 either. Carlos Truther's probably blinking a lot.
Nathan Dew is sitting 27th. Carlos Truther is 32nd, and Mateo Ortiz is 34th.
While we're on this topic, did you know that Carlos Truther got out-qualified by Nathan Dew in this race?
Wow.
Yeah, shocker.
Don't
Carlos
underestimate Nathan Dew. I'm telling you, the Dew crew always comes to play on these super speedways.
Yeah, Carlos Truther, he barely snuck into the top 30. He barely missed. He actually had the same lap as the guy that won the pole in the LCQ race. So he barely stuck in.
Unbelievable. Well, they're in the show. They could be a helping hand at some point. A lot of racing still left to go.
Yes, sir.
And we'll give you the good luck as we'll have 28 laps remaining. 2 by 2 will be Toyota on the outside, Chevrolet on the bottom, Marty Shamela, Sean Rowe, Josh Kenyon, Frank Horley. Racking up the Fast Four. 1 caution in the books. And a lot can happen with what's left on the table. To the restart zone to get it back, kick fire. Top 12 get points. Everyone else comes home empty. Win, and you got a shot at winning the tournament, Matt Green. Hailing on Contreras, he was peeking topside, has daylight inside, elects not to use it, sealed to the back bumper of the Fireball 22. 3 wide it is. Josh Kenyon in the middle. Bison Mavic. Nose to tail, inches off the retaining wall. You still see drivers trying to form up a second line on the bottom. The breakaways. There's 17th. There's 18th and Marty Shamela. Michael Mitchum forced to get in line with Christian Delgado and Patrick Connell. Remember, Connell won the race in to get into the field. Is tonight the night where he shines? Eric Lambombard, you look at Max Swearage, a lot of racing drivers still strung on deep outside the top 30. David Johnson, Michael Mitchum. 26 laps to go. Kyler Wynn in second to the aid of Alan Contreras. And did I see that correctly on the back bumper of Braden Mavic? DualLipa.com, brand new sponsor for that 42. Orley in 7th, single file. This is an opportunity to break away. Deal with less drivers when it matters the most. If you're expecting less cautions in this race, why not have to go race for the win with less competitors? And how do you do that? Pulling away. That's what they're doing, and they're doing a fantastic job at that. That forces a lot of guys outside the top 20 to stop racing each other. Go single file, creep back in when you set the hook. Oh, one hardened into the outside wall. Scott Warren, and they're tearing him up more. Mosteller, heavy damage. Was that Joseph Tucker? It was. He was riding the outside retaining wall. And with 25 laps to go, we'll have a restart. Man. Look how junked up that race car is. Watch back. You're saying keep an eye on Joseph Tucker in 76. Well down the speedway, and then the reaction. You saw it ensue. Excuse me, Joseph Tucker in 8. It was Scott Warren in 76 that made the mistake. We'll watch again. The far drone camera. First, you saw the 76. Not a lot of room there given to Yaroslav Donskoy. And the overcorrection off the nose of Jackson Buys. Caution is out, second time in this race. And we'll get ready for yet another restart. Let's continue to talk with the guys that are a little bit deeper on in the field to see what they have to do. Nathan Dew, John Ramos, you got a copy.
Hello?
You got a copy.
I got a copy. What's going on?
I got a copy with you. Listen, this package is producing less of a run. You already knew that from the 4 to 500, but it's easier to break away. What are some of the challenges running outside the top 20?
Oh, there's plenty. You know, you live for like maybe 0.1 seconds, you lose 5/10 to the guy in front of you. That just happened to me right before that wreck. I was shocked. But like, it's tough to make your way up there. It's just like the IRL Dago. You gridlocked or you can't pass. It's rough.
Rough indeed. Now, you need to find allies. Are you talking to drivers at all to possibly break through at least some type of blockade?
Yeah, we got all 14 T cars in the field tonight, so we got 3 of them back here, Mateo and 40 right in front of me. So we're going to try and make our way up there to Dean. So expect to see the 21 car up front by the end of the race.
All right, Nathan Dew, we've seen you win the LCQ. Let's see if you can win a feature in 2025. Continuing to chat with drivers, Braden Movick, haven't spoken with him. DualLipa.com, really? Is that your new sponsor?
Yes. For some days it's going to be, you know. Christian Delgado did a great job in this paint scheme. He has a Sabrina Carpenter version of this one that I think is just fantastic. In fact, I'm going to go back to him.
Is that a real website?
Yes, it is a real website. It's for merchandise where you can buy all of her stuff. It's just a great homage to the greatest pop star of the 21st century.
Okay, well, I heard it's someone's birthday. Whose birthday is it?
It is the Tyler Tinsley's birthday.
How about
I'm
that?
so excited. It's a great day.
Happy birthday, Tyler Tinsley. Yes, this is his actual birthday. We're not at Cruising Cafe.
Yep. Greatest painter, great day, great friend. It's just a great day.
It is. It's a Tyler Tinsley birthday. That's why.
It's exactly.
All right. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna win today for Tyler Tinsley?
That's the plan. It'd be pretty sad if I actually won in my first one of the year is in a car I didn't win. That'd be sad.
So that means you got to run his car later.
Oh, I will. The next 2 will be his.
All right. Going to be a lot of fun. Happy birthday, Tyler Tinsley. Hopefully you guys all give our friend Tyler a nice happy birthday. You're restarting. You got drivers around you. Kyler Wynn, Eladam Contreras, Frank Corley. Who stood out to you?
Kyler Wynn knows what he's doing, which is usual. So stick with him. Sean Rowe also has been quite nice to work with. But yeah, just stay in the front. I mean, man, that was like 5 to go. We got 20 laps left. We got a long way to go. It's like ending.
Alrighty, let's see how that all rocks and rolls. That's going to be Braden Movick as we get ready to try it all once again. Restarting on the outside of row number 2. This is NR Night in America. We're watching race 1. After this, we head to Daytona with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Following that, we'll be at Atlanta for the final race, that with the Gen 6. Let's get ready to go green. Sun setting from Talladega, Matt Green with 21 laps remaining. Contreras, the only Toyota up inside the top 3, swipes the bow of Kyler Wynn to the outside. Braden Movick, Frank Horley, Yaroslav Donskoy, Sean Rowe, Zachary Trevino. That second lane gets rolling. Rodriguez shifting. And I don't mean gears, swaying left and right to find any type of momentum. From the inside lane to the outside lane, spinning again, this time Mateo Ortiz. Comes to rest just on the entry of turn 1, takes out Keith Ingram and others. This race stays green as it's an incident outside the top 35. And it's going to separate a lot of drivers, forced to be single file on the bottom. But they want to find a way around Josh Kenyon. Kenyon loses spots. Trevino in 5th, Horley in 6th. The slingshot, it's going to work. Donskoy can't defend. But James Bomar has a lot of air in between him and the rear bumper of the 22. Not anymore. Sean Rowe is there. One smoking in the bottom, that's Ingram. Win in 5th. Has won from this position before, being an ally to Mose, until that final couple of laps where it's all him or nothing. Here's Bomar outside, PBR. Lined up with Sean Rowe. And he's going to have that 32 machine. Mitchell Armstrong is in a must-win situation if he wants to make the next e-ticket event. Win, no help on the bottom. It'll be 2 by 2. Toyota's leading up top. Toyota leading on the bottom. Help with the Chevrolet. Braden Movick up the second. Has yet to win a race this year. Looking to see if he can do it before another attempt at a third e-ticket win. And Rowe is right up the third. Pounces on the back bumper of James Bomar. 17 laps to go, 3 wide, Frank Horley. He's got Wynn, he's got Rodriguez. A lot of swaying back and forth, all that turbulent air. Oh, won't get blocked, but slams the outside wall. Will have no help from behind. Horley will drop outside the top 8. James Bomar, the race leader, on the bottom. And I mean, nobody went to help out that 22. Toyota's in the fast 4. Rowe to the middle. Help from Rodriguez. Shout out to Ethan Sports 8 dropping down the hot pass and everyone that has helped out tonight with Super Chats. Very grateful indeed. 2 by 2. That's now how they roll. If you're just tuning in, a 2-caution race. The race in itself just had 1. And this field has separated big time. 19 drivers running up front. 35, maybe 36 drivers still running in this race. Win up top, long way around. A kiss to the wall, not a problem for Frank Horley because he has his teammate in Truther. Gangs up on Wynn. Oh, that 54 is blinking and he needs to fix it before he gets a penalty. Wynn and Kenyon. Movick the second, Eladon Contreras the third. And they're going to be on. That's still too much separation. Third on back. Quick to second. Kenyon into Lovick. Three wide. That's how it sits. Sean Rowe. He needed help. We'll get it now with the 16. Zachary Trevino. 13 to go from Talladega. Inside, outside, shuffling, swing. And you see Eladam in fifth, not losing touch with the front four. Somewhat keeping distance for sixth and seventh. Inside lane with Swearigan should mount up a charge. No, they should. I mean, him and Delgado, you can see them swaying so much they can't connect. And that's allowed the single car on the outside of Rodriguez to take advantage to turn one. And that's going to be an issue. If you can't get a pusher that can get sealed to the back bumper of another machine, you're not going anywhere. Kenyon giving daylight. Expecting a run from Kyler Wynn. Wynn, top end of the speedway. Movick goes the block. Horley to the middle. Block nose to tail with the 42. That was textbook right there. They knew what was going to happen heading into turn 3. Now, can you be prepared for anything come the last lap? Sticks on the board, 11 to go. Mateo Ortiz well to the inside. Zachariah Cartledge allowing the herd to fly through underneath them. Sean Rowe inside. Finds a home on the bottom lane. Josh Kenyon on the offensive, lined up with Max Swearigan in Group 2. That second lane is moving. 10 to go when they get to the line. And you heard Braden Movick saying he wanted a win. On Tyler Tinsley's birthday, the paint scheme made by Christian Delgado. Delgado sitting in fourth, has never won a race in NR in America. Can today be the day? Delgado with Movick. And Max Swearigan led the most laps in the race had to fight his way to the front. 3 wide middle. He's going to have Delgado. Movick aggressively finds his way back to the lead. And there's Eladam Contreras. Rowe to the middle, Rowe to the bottom. Four wide for the top spot. Contreras up top, Wynn in the middle. Michael Mitchum and others back there just asking for a caution. When can we get one? While the 19 drivers left running in the main group saying, keep this green, we do not need to see a yellow. NR Night in America, we'll be back tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. The ARCA Menard Series coming to iRacing, and we'll be all over it. Rowe wanted a block. Movick muscles through. Win 3 wide to the outside. Tyler Wynn is driving like he stole it. And the top two is able to tan him away. For now. And Contreras has got to make sure he doesn't blow up. Get some clean air there on the nose. Welcome to Golden Hour. Switchback aileron. Covered twice by Kyler Wynn. And James Bomar has mounted up a charge inches off the retaining wall. 7 to go. Josh Kenyon back to 4th. Frank Horley back in 5th. Eladam Contreras back in 6th. Top 5 breakaway Truther stuck with Contreras. And they need to go up there and get this group quickly. We've seen it before. When you start worrying about the driver next to you with this aero package, you'll let the ones ahead of you get away. 6 to go. And how quickly things change. Mavic back to 8th. Horley into 3rd. Kenyon is back in that 2nd spot. All of Josh Kenyon's wins in this community, they've come from this track. This is where the top 3 runs. Here's 4th and 5th. Two by 2. Josh Kenyon outside. Horley does one better. Finds Truther. Horley to the lead. 5 to go. He said he didn't need teammates. He for sure needs them now. And we've seen the super stretch be the make or break on where you can generate a run. Max Swearengin swaying desperately. Sean Rowe. Frank Horley. Carlos Truther to the middle. Four laps to go from Talladega, and it's on. The shuffle of the deck. Max Swearengin, top of the speedway. Does the escalator ride to the middle? He wants to get to the bottom. Won't happen. He's stuck on the 2nd floor. 3 wide, banging into each other. 2 Chevys and a Toyota. Hail it all below the yellow line. Will not be able to come back up. This is sim racing at its best. 4 to go. Comes to 3 to go. And it's a dead heat from what's left of this 40-car field. Josh Kenyon takes center stage. Truther, 4 wide, and he's around. 1 into the catch fence. Horley's involved. We'll see overtime from Talladega. Braden Mavic, significant damage on his machine. And it will restack this entire herd, but take good drivers along with them. And that race, oh man, it was going to be something wild if they got to see the checkered flag with that run. Watch Truther, 54. Got stuck on the transition of the apron and the racing surface. And around they went. I mean, he clobbered clobbered the rear of Sean Rowe. So they may not want to fully pinpoint the blame. There's Rowe, 99. Where was he? He was already in the middle lane. The driver sitting third and fourth coming to the bottom lane had the same idea as the driver sitting 1-2. Truther committed. Sean Rowe slow to the yellow line, and look at how this 54 was put into a bind. 4 tires below on the apron, but when he sat on the transition, it upset the rear, and Max Swearigan was there, right hooking him up and into the outside wall. You see the 16 get air. Unbelievable stuff. That was Zachary Trevino, who went up into the catch fence and slid on his lid down the exit of turn 2. This is what we have set up for a shootout. 34 drivers left racing. And we also believe 34 drivers still left on the lead lap. Make it 30 left on the lead lap. A lot of them lost the draft because of the hard-fought racing you saw very deep in the field. With 2 laps to go, Josh Kenyon, Kyler Wynn, Sean Rowe, Michael Mitchum. No, it is not. It's Mitchell Armstrong, Max Swearigan, Nicholas Rode, and Max Dinda. Sitting in 7th, Meadows, Lambamard, Bryson Bird, the top 10. It's been one of those nights to remember. And now we'll see overtime from Talladega. Time to go. Time to ride. They'll line up 2 by 2. Let's get ready for the one to go. Overtime rules. You know them very, very well. We take the green flag. It's on. We see a caution before they take the white. We'll rack them, stack them, and go again. If we see the white flag, the race is official. Next flag ends the race. Time to ride. And we are ready to see what is in store for the drivers left rolling on the speedway. It's been a while since we've seen Kyler win in victory lane, let alone Josh Kenyon, Sean Rowe, Mitchell Armstrong. Armstrong's not just racing for a win in NR, he's racing for an e-ticket spot. Needs to prove something tonight. Chevy on Chevy. Whatever you have, whatever you can do, it needs to be on display right here, right now. Love the racing. Drop a like on the stream. You're new, you want more of it, subscribe if you haven't already. Overtime attempt 1 at Talladega. Josh Kenyon navigating into lane 2. Quick to pick up Kyler Wynn. It's a Chevrolet 1-2, followed by the Toyota Mitchell Armstrong. And the desperation already unfolding from outside the top 20. Bryson Byrne. Michael Mitchum, what can they do? Truther slides, so does Donskoy. This race is going to be official. Salamanca, 1 to go from Talladega. Inside lane advantage, 5 drivers trying to break away. Eric Lambavard just made his first e-ticket start. Last Friday, now put in the catbird. Jumps up to lane 2. Nicholas Rhodes gonna be right with him. Sean Rowe, 3 wide. Gets blocked on the nose. This is gonna be the finish from Talladega. Kenyon versus Wynn as they wreck behind him. Josh Kenyon victorious from Talladega. One car into the fence. You saw Max Swearinger upside down just past the stripe. All of his wins in our night in America have come here, and it comes once more in the Arnold Palmer 27. Unbelievable. And that's how it went. And our night in America, fueling victories all year long. Kenyon walks away with maximum points, top 12, getting points as well. Nathan Dew has a shot at winning this tournament with Shamela, Armstrong, and Meadows. And we're just moments away from heading to the World Center of Racing. Before then, let's watch back on that finish and talk to your race winner. What a race it was, including back to the line. Josh Kenyon coming out on top. Better night in America, fueling victories all year long. Kenyon, we know you didn't want that overtime, but it paid off at the end. Congratulations.
What's up, John?
How about that one? You kept them behind. You were leading at the stripe, if I'm not mistaken, to get the one to go. And when they tore them up behind, it was you, first one of the line.
Yes, sir. Wow, this is great. I've haven't won a race in a little over a year now. Race 5 at Monza Oval, and it's a little more refreshing. I didn't just lead the white flag. I let maybe 3, but still, it was a really fun race. I stayed out of all the wrecks, and I was really aggressive, and you know, it's another super speedway win for me, catching up, but I don't know. I think I'm one of the best super speedway racers here, and I know when to be aggressive and what moves to make in the end. And I was really scared. I know Tyler Wynn's really good. I see him in Moon Car. He's always been in races. I think he does FTF too. And I think Mitchell Armstrong just made a move there at the end that slowed him down, and it worked perfectly for me. So, man, I'm shaking. This is great.
Heck, yeah, indeed. Was there any plan coming to the final lap?
Well, as you know, I'm on RGR now, and I used to be on PBR, so got up in a call with Sean Rowe and Contreras, the guy I threw below the yellow line and didn't let him back up. But me, Max, and Sean, I said when I was going to go on the restart, and it worked perfectly. And there's just that inside lane is not good on the restarts. You have to go up. So I had to leave him, unfortunately, but it worked out for me, and I'm really happy about it. And yeah, first official win of the year. I won a duel I think the first stream actually, 2025 with the COTs at Daytona. So yeah, I'm excited, and hopefully there's going to be more of this, and I'm excited for Arca tomorrow as well.
Mosteller said you called your shot. I might need an update on what that all means.
As soon as I saw that the stream was Super Speedway night, next gen's Day, I said, I'm winning this race. And I told everybody in my call, I said, I am winning this race. I don't care.
How about it? You did.
I'm sure it's like 90% luck, but I manifested it, and man, I'm excited. This is great.
I disagree. I disagree on the luck part for sure. And I'm the type of person that says if you keep thinking it's luck, you end up not being lucky. And we've seen that multiple times with drivers. In this case, now you're leading the points.
Hell yeah.
What is the outlook for the rest of the night?
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'll make race 3, but I'll try to do my best in race 2. But yeah, I just want to thank RGR, Yahir Rodriguez, and Brad Gutierrez for letting me on their team. It's a great group of guys, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun to hang out with them and race the e-tickets with them, and almost got them their first at Trucks Talladega in the tailgate, but it was a little short. But yeah, I just want to thank them, and I want to thank my biggest fan, Michael Mitchum.
Oh.
And also West Edits, I want to thank him for being in the chat. Eric W, David Bell, just everybody, the fans. I'm forgetting some of the few people that root for me, and I appreciate them. Noah Granger, but yeah, I just want to thank everybody, and we'll see what happens next race.
See what happens next race, indeed. We did save the format update. The racing is now 10 laps, with the main event being 30, so it's going to be pretty quick when we get it all fired off. Before we even head to Atlanta, we'll see if Atlanta needs a race in. We'll be able to judge that based off of what the Daytona car count is. Nonetheless, we're trucking. Package from the truck to the next gen, very different. How do you adjust?
Yeah, it's a completely different ball game. You see these cars, they're kind of landlocked, but you know, if you stay at the front, which is, you know, my strategy now, stay at the front, all the wrecks happen behind you, and try to block the lanes. I don't know how I didn't wreck myself off Sean Rowe a few times, but different car and different track, and you're gonna have to make some really aggressive moves and hopefully not cause a big wreck.
All right, we're gonna keep that all in mind. No fast repairs on once again. Day race or night race?
Let's do sunset. Why not?
Yeah, it was sunset right here, so you might as well do sunset and then have them race.
Yeah, let's do it.
Into it. I like it. I like it indeed. Let's get ready to roll just one more time. You're watching Enter Night in America live on the IDK Player YouTube channel. Josh Kenyon, first win of 2025. Big news. What do you want to say to the viewers back at home?
I just want to say thank you again. Everybody liked the stream. You know, I might get flamed in the Discord, but you know, John puts these up and everything and takes his time out of his day, and look at him, he's got a career out of it now just for yapping at all these cars. So
can you believe it?
You know, exactly. I just want to thank everybody, and you know, to get all the fans. They're what makes NR happen, and all the e-tickets, and you know, it's been a lot of fun the past 3 years that I've been racing. So just want to thank everybody.
Appreciate it indeed. Congratulations and good luck for round number 2. We'll continue to chat with drivers as we go on. Sean Rowe, he was close, but that top 4 is going to help with points. Rowe, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
What else did you need there?
Need to be in the top. That inside lane was brutal on restarts. It was good for like 5 laps into a run. You could kind of send it to the bottom and make moves, but it was kind of landlocked down there, and then everyone gets separated with the package. It's a little different than I remember. I don't know, just needed a little bit more luck, I guess, but I don't know, I was pretty fast, so we're dueling it up, and just kind of wrong place, wrong time.
All right, well, we head into yet another race. Are you expecting great things out of the trucks for yourself?
Sadly, I will not be making the transfer for that. Yeah, I'm quite tired, and I got work tomorrow, so yeah. But gonna be hoping my PBR teammates get it done. Contreras somehow led the most laps in a super speedway race, so that's improvement. His internet didn't go out, so
I couldn't believe it
very
either.
happy for him. Yeah,
he got it done. He got it fixed right before the update.
Yeah, right before. I heard they might be moving him to a cell tower, just putting his setup right there. Hopefully, everything's well tomorrow with his update, and the mid flag doesn't come out for him. But hopefully the PBR guys do well and perform.
Heck yeah, session is up. Passwords IDK. Thank you so much, Josh Kenny. We're here in our studios in Thank you, Sean Rowe. We're here in our studios in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's talk to Eladom Contreras. Contreras, you led the most laps. What are you thinking about? Session is up. It's time to roll in there.
Yes, sir, man. I mean, this is where I got my 3rd win. Truck Daytona, won it upside down. So hopefully win this race with the 4 tires.
Won it upside down. I like that you mentioned that.
Yep, that was the first one I had in a couple of years. So hopefully we could probably get the next one a bit sooner this time.
All right, we're gonna get an opportunity at doing it again. Points, points, points. You need points. How are you feeling after race number 1?
I don't think I got any points from race number 1, even though I got most laps led. So I think my race was basically done after trying making a 4-wide pass on the backstretch, and I didn't want to wreck the field, so I just kind of, lifted out of it so I don't look like an idiot.
So with that being said, do you feel like you're in a must-win situation, knowing you have to stay within 15 points of the race or the championship leader come Atlanta?
I think it is definitely a must-win situation for sure. Yeah, the no points in race 1 is gonna screw me over. So it's all Operation Win right now.
Operation Win, love it. Let's see what Eladom Contreras can do heading into round number 2. We'll continue to chime in with drivers as nights continue to roll on. How about an underdog? We already interviewed him, but we're gonna do it again. Nathan Dew, top 10. Congratulations on that. Here's the big question: are you gonna go for the tournament win?
I mean, why not? We're already got some points. That's points, right?
That's points. Top 12 gets points. Now here's the thing. If you're within 15 points of the championship leader heading into the final race, you're mathematically within range to win it. With that being said, you race a little bit differently at Daytona.
Yeah. I think we'll be more aggressive after we make the region. We barely snuck in the top 10 there, but yeah, everyone wrecking helped us out.
Heck yeah, well, we'll get ready to try it all again. Trading paints loading in, session filling out. We got a race in. You didn't go through the race in. Are you trying to avoid that at all costs, or do you think even with the trucks maybe you'll have a little bit of shot at qualifying? Because you said you were worried about qualifying at Talladega.
I was. I learned something in practice following 40, which helped for qualifying. So, hoping it helps for the truck qualifying here too.
Let's see it. Good luck.
Thank you.
And that is Nathan Dew. So we got some underdogs going for points. We got others just trying to show up and show out. So we get ready to roll. Let's continue to chat. Christian Delgado, John Ramos, you got a copy?
I got you, John.
All right, hey, you were up there doing it with those boys when it all came said and done. You were close. Just want to say it, you were close. Give you any confidence heading into race 2?
Yeah, I mean, I told all the guys, you see what I was like, you know, I knew Braden was going to run his duo car. I wanted to be up there with him to kind of have the two sister cars together. And yeah, just kind of took every run that was given to me. And yeah, we're so close. Just with that SuperSpeedway package, it's just like if you're at the, you know, top 5 at the end of the race, you know, there's a lot you can do. But the way that race turned out, I had a lot of fun with how the runs went and everything else.
Wow. All right. Yeah, it seems to be a mixed bag what people think about that package. But with the trucks, we already know what to expect because we've done so many truck races and we've seen the package. Your big thing, though, the racing. It's back. You got to be up inside the top 30. How important is qualifying right now?
It's going to be really important. I mean, you saw, you know, big names like Schmidt last race miss out because he didn't qualify. I don't know if he missed a lap or what happened with that, but you saw like big names like some other guys missed the race just because they were forced to race in that heat. So I feel like just locking your way into the main show right here, right now is probably the best way to go.
All right. Are you on the clock right now?
Yes, we are.
And we're going to let you go so you can go ahead and focus. Good luck on all of that as we continue on. That is Christian Delgado. He's rolling. He's having a good time. Jackson Carr, he had a lick to the outside wall early on. Carr, another opportunity. Daytona, I think you're a little bit better situated here than at other tracks. Your qualifying effort, we expect it to be fabulous.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got knocked out of the last race early. I mean, it was just kind of a racing deal. Unfortunate there, had to regroup. And sadly, man, it sucks watching, you know, you stream the race and everyone else finish, and you're just here waiting, doing nothing. So I'm gonna try to get a lap in. I only got about 2 minutes. I was looking for the session and posted like an idiot. So we might have to race into
the racing, really?
Yeah, there's a good chance. I don't know. I don't have time for a 2 lap, so it better be 1 lap.
Better be 1 lap. How about this? Good luck out there. We'll continue to let you focus on up. Jackson Carr rolling on. Gavin Austin, you're up front dueling with these drivers at one point, collected in an incident. How badly do you need a win here at Daytona?
Points-wise, I'm looking pretty bad right now, so I need to win. I'm in a must-win situation, and then, you know, probably will have to win Atlanta too. So, it's gonna be close. I don't know if it's possible. We'll have to check after this race, but I don't know. I'm feeling good. I'm really good with this car track combo, so I think you have a good chance. RGR's been very strong tonight. Josh Kenyon winning that last race. Very proud of him, and hoping that RGR can sweep the night.
All right, gonna be awesome to see. Let's get ready to rock and roll. 1 minute remaining here in qualifying. Gavin Austin looking to go ahead and add another win for the RGR boys. Yahir Rodriguez was very strong. Yahir, what a strong performance you had there at Talladega. Can it translate to Daytona?
Yeah, I think so. I'm still not used to the new setup for next gen and SuperSpeedway racing, but I think trucks. I remember last time we did this. I came pretty close to winning this, but we got wrecked out. There was like 2 laps to go. But I think we can perform here really strong. Obviously, I didn't qualify well. I don't even know where 50th. Yeah, we have
so you're heading to the racing.
Yeah, I think we can be fine on what is this, the LCQ. But yeah, it's just there's gonna be good practice for the actual race. It's gonna be a little bit more chaotic right here, but we're just gonna see how it goes.
Right now, Spencer Burns is in. Andres Varez is in. Chase Crawl to the line. Can he bump someone out? He does not. Burns now 30th, and he's the final driver to make it in without having to head to the race-in, also known as the LCQ. Yahir Rodriguez, you got some work to do. Good luck.
Thank you.
The field has been set for the first 30 drivers. Instead of 15 laps, it's 10 laps. Instead of 40 laps, it's 30 laps at Daytona. With the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series after this, we'll head to Atlanta Motor Speedway for round number 3, and then be back tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central Let's see how that rolls. Varez goes top of the board from geek to sleek. And you saw his incident at Talladega, just coming to the line in the race in. Now here he is, leading us to green in the race in. And, you know, that's a huge improvement. He was all the way from the back to the front. Top 10 still need to roll, so keep that all in mind. If he can finish inside the top 10, he's looking good. Chase Crawl, you see him to the outside of row number 1. Lambombard, Johnson, Delgado, and others ready to go. 32 drivers racing for just the final 10 spots. Welcome to round 2 of the SuperSpeedway Tournament. We are ready to rock and roll. Two by two, they work their way to the high banks. Varez, Crawl, Johnson, Lambombard for the 10-lap dash. And so many drivers looking for that opportunity. Nathan Dew back in 13th. Remember, he got points in race 1. He needs to show out here. Others lining up 2 by 2 to turns 3 and 4. Welcome to the world center of racing. Let's get ready to go green. Lambombard, Christian Delgado, Zachary Trevino, who will find their way into the top 10. Remember, Schmidt was not able to transfer from Talladega. Can the closer close it out just once more? Perkins Hall, Gavin Austin, let's go green. Let's light the fuse in the racing. Varez, Lambombard, Chase Crawl. You're looking for that 3-wide move. Delgado sideways on the transition. He saves it. No, he doesn't. Up and into the 8 machine. And the caution will wave right away. Man. Multiple machines got a piece of it. The damage on Nathan Dew. Angelo Middleton, Carson Freeman. Gabriel Jordan. All happened when Christian Delgado tried to clear low in 3 and 4, resulting in the pileup. He was given a lot of daylight in 3 wide. The opportunity just opened for the 1. Nate Dew just nowhere to go. Is it fixed? Is it not fixed? That's what you're wondering. From multiple cars. Now getting back going, that was Caden Perkins in the 1, who went for that 3-wide move, took full advantage, and it just did not work out for the guys that were involved in the incident. And multiple guys have seen this position before. Let's go talk to Chase Krall. Krall, John Ramos, you got a copy?
I do.
All right, caution early on. Really didn't expect that one, including from what we saw at Talladega. A lot of energy, a lot of impatience in this race. You got to get in the top 10. Are you thinking top 10 or are you thinking winning?
I would like to play it safe. Honestly, I was not expecting to be in this race, because I usually qualify pretty well. But I mean, I'd love to go for a win, though. If I'm in a position, I'll be aggressive as I can.
All right. Well, you're sitting fourth. I mean, you're the ballpark range to win this race, but you know this package is completely different than that of the next gen. Do you need some allies? I don't see a lot of allies around you.
I'm hoping my teammates get up with me. I'm pretty sure like all of us are in this race, unfortunately. So I'm hopefully they get up here and work together. But for now, I'm just trying to maintain this position. You know, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm on the outside trying to get in. So if I can just stay in here, I'll be good.
All right, good luck. You got 8 laps to go, coming to 7. We're looking on pit road. We still got trucks in there, so we're going to be restarting with 6 laps to go. Not a lot of laps remaining in this racing. Chase Krall's got a lot to go ahead and think about heading in, just so he can make sure he can find the top 10. We'll look up and down the scoreboard. Let's see who maybe we can chat with. Jackson Carr mentioned that he was going to be in this portion of the race. I don't see too many others that maybe strike resemblance. Mitchell Armstrong, that's going to be one we need to go ahead and talk to. Armstrong, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yep.
All right. Top 10, that's what you're thinking, right?
Yeah.
With that being said, and how wild it could get with only 6 laps remaining when we take the green, what's the game plan, if there's any?
I got wrecked.
You're out.
I'm out?
Are you out? No, you're on pit road.
Yeah, I'm pit road. I'm gonna get out right now.
Well, you got to beat that pace car out. Well, you're not going to beat the pace car. You get the laps back whenever. Okay, is the car fully finished? Being repaired.
I got like 5 minutes damage left, so I might be done. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a top 10.
All right, top 10. That's the goal right there. Mitchell Armstrong, good luck. Nathan Dew, Christian Delgado, all getting back going as well. It's on for some of these drivers that want to make their way into the top 10 that didn't qualify very well. That caution doesn't help anything out for them. Let's ride the 1 to go. Well, that's the thing to everybody that has super chatted tonight. Everyone that's dropped down a hot pass. Once again, we'll be back tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Do not forget it. Tavares, Lambabard, Krall, and Trevino. Two by two, both Chevrolets lead them down off turn 4 to see the restart zone. 6 laps is all you have at green from Daytona Beach. Lambombard. Outside lane, he's getting a shove, not much of it, one sideways deep in the field. That's the 80. All on his own. Angelo Middleton collecting that Christian Delgado. Shuffling drivers out of line. Deep in this pack, 5 to go. Andres Varez. The driver from Peru doing everything and anything to get that run off turn 2, and he's going to get it. Shove from Trevino. Lambombard, Jackson Carr, David Johnson. We'll come to 4 laps to go this time, and you see the guys in the top 10. They don't want to move around. They're very content just behind them with how these guys are racing. You can tell there's a sense of urgency. Jason Hall. In that one machine, Zachary Trevino in 05. Three laps to go in the racing. 3 line being generated. 3 wide, should I say, top end. It's all the 51 really by himself. Martinez, Jaden Hall. Stuck looking, stop shuffling. Now last time we raced here, or should we say race with the LCQ, what happened? Last lap crash that took drivers out of contention. What some are desperately looking for is this race to end coming to the line instead of wrecking coming to the white. Now 2 laps to go, you can see David Johnson struggling on the bottom. Perkins tucked in. 2 to go, and there it goes, Flores, up and on his lane. Lambombard, heavy damage. Lands back on all 4s, and the caution will wave. Multiple machines involved. Bryce Benton, Ben Leffert, Chase Craw, Emerson Crawley, Jason Craw, Brooks Munson, make that Brooks Mustaine, Don Randolph, Eric Lambombard. The field imploded coming to turn 1, and it will set up in overtime. William Schmidt made it through. Caden Perkins made it through. How did this all happen? And how did William Schmidt find his way through the melee? And this happened right in front of him. Are you kidding me? Watch again, this time from the nose. I don't think he touched a single truck the second the wreck happened. You can't see much here. Wow. Oh, Yahir Rodriguez got a piece of it. Just in the final moments. Watch once more. 05 Trevino getting loose from the transition of the tri-oval to the short shoot into turn 1. Andres Varas, heavy air underneath. Lambombard goes tumbling onto the racing surface as they just junk them up. Wow. Let's go on board with Eric Lambombard. Can't see much, and then lost the camera there for a moment as well. Well, the wrecks, they happen, and they thin this herd out dramatically. Jackson Carr, David Johnson, William Schmidt, Yahir Rodriguez, Jaden Hall, Gavin Austin, and others will get ready for a restart this time by. Man, oh man, oh man. Kenyon, Leffert. The one to go will be displayed this time by. We'll see overtime in the racing. Really the last chance qualifier, giving it a respin of a name for Ed Night in America. William Schmidt had a handful of his race truck. Schmidt, John Ramos, how did you make it through that?
Man, I don't know. I just held the gas down and just prayed that I got through that. And then in the words of Norm Bennett, I never lifted. But oh my God, yeah, we're looking pretty good. I couldn't really make any moves there, and it was like I don't even know what I could have done. There was just no moves I could have made. But you know, we Moses our way through that. We're in third. You know, hopefully we're gonna get into the race. This qualifying attempt was just a straight up bad lap, like unlike last time. But man, I hope we're gonna get into this.
You're gonna have 2 laps. You know they're gonna get desperate. I believe relaxed yellows are on for well outside the top 20. Now, there may only be about 22 trucks left racing here. We have just tore up this field. With that being said, the ones left racing outside the top 15 are well down on power. You just have to make sure you ride all the way in. So are you going for the win, or are you just going to transfer?
I'm just going for the transfer, but if I see an opportunity to go win, I'm obviously going to go win, but the transfer comes first. I'm kind of looking around. I think what was that, Yahir to my outside? I think he's got some damage. I don't know about anybody else around me, but you know, obviously the transfer comes first, but if I see an opportunity, I'm going to go win. All
right, good luck.
Yep, thank you, man.
And that is William Schmidt. 2 by 2. Let's do it overtime with the LCQ. Matt Green from Daytona. Trouble again, Josh Kenyon. And that's very deep in the field. Do we stay green? Multiple trucks involved. They're going to throw the caution again, and it's going to be a quickie. That took out a lot of guys. You see Kenyon in 27 slow. Brake checking Bryce Benn. I don't think he's too happy with that 9. Also remember, there is a time limit on this race. And there's not much time left. This race may be official. It took almost 30 minutes to do 10 laps. If that is the case, no, they are extending it. There is more than enough time to finish the race. Apologies. As we had the wrong info on the leaderboard, it will be a quick yellow. The drivers involved. And they were even wrecking coming to the caution flag. That was the 99. How did this all happen? Watch Bryce Benton in the number 9 truck. Tried shooting it 3 wide and got into the 27. And a restart will ensue. So, quick caution, lights are on as of now. If we can get them off this time by, we will. Jaden Hall, Gavin Austin, Caden Perkins, and others. See Josh Kenyon going back around. We'll cut to pit road with Eric Lambombard. Looking to see if they get the one to go this time by. They do. Lights off on top of the pace car. And this may be the final attempt at an overtime finish with time being of question. So Carr, Schmidt, Rodriguez, and Hall lined up ready to go after it. They're still giving us over 2 minutes as of this moment. And we'll continue to follow, but it seems like they keep pushing the clock back. Schmidt on the outside, Jackson Carr on the bottom, Rodriguez, Hall, and Austin. Vares, Brooks Mustaine in 11th. One more opportunity to make the show. It's the one to go. Time to ride just one more time. Jackson Carr, William Schmidt. 2 to go. Carr to the outside, Rodriguez. Switchback 3 wide, William Schmidt. Finds his way through. Josh Kenyon to the middle, Andres Vares with him. This race is going to be official. Salamanca, 1 to go in the LCQ. Wrecking, spinning deeper in the field. Lasky, Mustaine, and these drivers that are in the top 10, they're good as long as they do not crash. Jaden Hall in 11th, just in case something goes wrong. William Schmidt has the herd behind him. Can Jackson Carr make the move? Looks top, looks bottom. Back to the outside. Schmidt to cover. The 6 will go to victory lane at the World Center of Racing. William Schmidt wins the LCQ. New is in, Perkins is in. And Jaden Hall is the first one out. And that is how it all rolls. Enter Night in America, feeling victories all year long. William Schmidt going to victory lane. And will race his way into the feature event. These are the drivers that all advanced. Whoa, Nathan Dew putting the 1 on his lid. That was all Caden Perkins, and you can watch back once more. And we will not be able to watch back, should we say, as it all unfolded. Coming back to the line. No, maybe we can. Yeah, I think this may be the only view. No view at all, but a beautiful view up top from Daytona. 30 laps, that's the feature. Welcome to race number 2 of the night. Once again, top 12 get points. Everybody else, they'll pack the bags and head home as we get ready to ride just once more. Joseph Armstrong, Marty Shamela, Burrows, and Mitchum, should we say Movic, making up the top 4. Your points leader, Josh Kenyon. He did, yes indeed, make the show back in 35th. If he scores 0 points at Daytona, any driver within 15 points will have a shot at winning the tournament. That means if you don't score any points in this race, and Josh doesn't score points at all, and you didn't score points from Talladega, you're mathematically in range to win the tournament. You just need a lot of variables to go your way, with multiple drivers that are already scoring points. Lights off, we go green this time. They'll get ready to rock and roll. Armstrong on the outside. We haven't seen him race tonight. Anthony Burrows is back with his 62 truck. The excitement of Daytona. If you've lived it, you probably have wanted to live it again. And again, and again. Truck 9 in America. It's something you can't get enough of. Light the fuse from the world's center of racing. Joseph Armstrong, Marty Shimela. Braden Movick, no move out of line, 3 wide. Perchatsky stuck up the gut with Myers to his right wing, and underneath him that of Vader Walker. Armstrong leads lap 1. 3 by 3 by 3. That's how they thunder to 1 and 2. Couple getting up near the outside retaining wall. May have been Joey back in the 5. Jackson buys. Stuck in the middle. Back in 42. May have been Mance trying to make a move. Marty Shimela has never won a race at Daytona. He'll like for that to change. Braden Movick, 3 wide middle. Now with Joseph Armstrong to the aid. And they're really aggressive for being this early in the race. And usually you'll see drivers really drop back, and we don't see any of that at all. Back P7. Mitchum back there, Patrick Connell as well. 3 wide, laying on each other. Joey back has been ping-ponging off other trucks, but skill keeps it pointed in the right direction. Movick to the top. Picks up Armstrong. They see Carlos Truther continuing to blink. Now, some would see a pack like this and say either A, it's controlled chaos, or B, it's a ticking time bomb. Inches apart from each other, over 180 miles per hour. Joey back will get to the line and lead that lap. Saw one off down into the grass. 81 Cody Workman will drop way to the rear. Three wide still. Armstrong outside. Little punch to the side of Braden Movick. With back leading this field, what does it look like in the inside of these trucks? Connell just cannot line up with Joseph Armstrong in a tight squeeze. Joey back around. Marty Shimela as well. Do they tear him up enough? The caution will wave. Ingram and others go for a slide, and everyone bails down the backstretch. How not a single truck, other than the ones that got air from underneath, it got involved? Not a clue. Kyler Wynn, Yahir Rodriguez, I don't think Wynn was too happy with the 16. And I don't think Spencer Burns is as well. Y'all here may have been racing away that those two were not very happy with. Watch the replay. And how the Joey Beck 42 did not go up and over is a question we would love to have answered. You saw Marty Shimela got a piece of it, all four wheels of his machine coming off the ground. No caution, even that of the Anthony Burroughs 62, with minimal damage. Watch out here, Rodriguez. He's got burns to his outside and got wind to the bottom. Man. And not anything to be collected with. Pit road's going to be open. If we don't see many trucks come down this time by, we'll for sure get the one to go, leaving us with 23, maybe less than that, to go. Elijah Mance, Braden Movick. I think they're going to come in, and Joey Beck just hip-checked the Braden Movick 42. Movick the only one to come to pit road, which gives us the one to go this time by. Let's go have a chat with him. Braden Movick, John Ramos, a lot of disagreeing out there on the track under yellow.
I don't know what his problem is. He wrecked himself, so he can piss you all he wants.
We saw a lot of trucks not really interlocking nose to tailgate. It seemed like something was going to happen, but definitely best case scenario with not a lot of damage.
Yeah, we're not bad at all. Not bad at all. Only got a few seconds of damage.
You're coming to pit road. Is this a strategy call or just because you want to stay away from what could be happening?
Nah, we got a little bit of damage to fix. So we're coming down fixing it, and we're going to get back out there, and we'll go right to the front.
All right, you'll have 22 laps to go. Good luck.
Nice.
Interesting indeed as we get ready to try it all again. Drivers complaining about the frame rate of their car. Let's talk to Mateo Ortiz. Ortiz, we have not talked to you much. You're talking about frame rate. What are some of the challenges with them being stuck 3x3? Ortiz, John Ramos, you got a copy. You talked about frame rate possibly being an issue. What are some of the challenges with these trucks being stuck 3x3?
Really unstable. Hard to keep alignment. Have to get to the bottom, try to avoid the shenanigans up top, but there's going to be playing again on the restart. Go to the bottom.
All right, good luck.
Appreciate it.
Restart impending. Toyota on the bottom, Chevrolet on the outside. The hard left to pit road for the pace car. Daytona brings the magic. Let's see it once more. Two by two behind the Jackson Buys machine. Kenyon on the bottom. Can maximize points here and give him the best shot come Atlanta. Buys will lead this one. A lot of separation deeper in the field. This is only back in 29th. A lot of trucks back here just isolated away. Three wide, Perchatsky on the bottom. Buys inside, loses grip. Josh Kenyon, the race leader, and who's in that 5 machine? Daniel Mosteller. I'm going to see if he can bring the Breidinger Toyota to victory lane. And a lot of those guys became a huge fan of Raising Cane's, or already was. Coming to Daytona, that's all they wanted to eat. Mosteller taking advantage. He'll lead that one, 20 to go. Tailgate to nose, Mosteller to Kenyon. Matthew Baker in the 5 on the outside lane. Sliding, saving, Eleanor Contreras, Spencer Burns. And a wake-up call it was. I think they're worried that there was going to be a wreck in front. Yahir Rodriguez, Kyler Wynn. We've seen this tale before. No trouble! Mosteller sideways. Heads to pit road. Keeps it on the loud pedal and can transition back with the field. Unbelievable. We've seen that before. Spencer Burns, Braden Lubbock did it in 2023. And almost a near mirrored image. Watch back. This is down the backstretch, a replay. Spencer Burns, Kyler Wynn, Yahir Rodriguez. I don't think that tail is over yet. Watch this 5 truck. Got hooked by Josh Kenyon. And once the right rear sat, he just powered right off. Trouble. William Schmidt sideways, multiple trucks involved, the caution will wave. Eladon Contreras. Damage heavy to the 41 of Patrick Connell. The question is now, what did we miss? We had 2 trucks in the grass. Michael Mitchum, Josh Kenyon, Connell got right hooked. Most, and I mean most, were able to avoid. Jerry Rodriguez, heavy damage to his 25. So the caution will wave and we'll have pit road wide open. When things got south, they got south quickly, but this race has been just ran on eggshells. John Ramos, that was beautiful.
I know, man, that was pretty awesome.
Question is, that caution comes out, now can you back it up with a win?
Oh, well, track position's very important, and I just lost all of it, so definitely going to be tough to get back up through there, but never say never.
So, you got spun. Did you talk to Josh Kenyon at all?
No, I didn't. He just kind of pushed me weird and started to spin me out, and I put too much wheel into it, and I kind of chose the safer option of spinning it to the bottom, not to take out anyone else, and just trust my skilled driver pattern thing, and just save it like the awesome race car driver I am. I know how to save a car, so I was okay, doing that just for showboating or whatever. Well, I wasn't showboating.
I don't think you were showboating because you got turned.
Yeah, it looked cool. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it.
All right, restart coming. These trucks have been wild. Talladega, I mean, you went hard into the outside wall. This is an opportunity to end the night possibly with a win, unless you can go to Atlanta and get something done. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I've run historically good at Atlanta, especially with the next gen. I know I ran well to Gen 6, but New Atlanta, that's definitely a good track for me. This car track combo, though, I have not won with it since I think my first tournament, all the way back to 2021. So I'm hoping I can break that streak, but it's not looking good right now. But again, you never know. Everyone thought I was gonna crash out right there when I got spun to the inside, but I didn't. So maybe I can pull off some more magic.
All right, well, we're getting ready to try it all again. You got 15 to go this time, 14 to go on the restart. Good luck.
Thanks.
Let's see who else we can chat with. You know, we haven't chat with Joe at all. Joe, John Ramos, you got a copy.
Hello.
Hello there. Are you streaming?
I am.
Are your eyes red or are they shiny?
My eyes are normal.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. My eyes are regular, as they always are. What's up? What's up, man?
What's up? My question is, how are you enjoying this race?
Well, we started on pole, and then kind of lost a little bit of track position. Had the wreck with Joey there, and that kind of sort of killed any track position I had, because that took some damage, but we got 15 to go, kind of 14 to go. We're restarting like right outside the top 20, I want to say, or right inside. We'll see here in a few, but either way, I think I'm aggressive enough. I think I can get some help from somebody and make a late charge to the front.
All right. It's going to get... Well, are you trying to sneak through there to get a lap back, or are you trying to
No,
find
I'm
your
getting
position?
my spot back.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not at my computer when you first dragged me in.
It's very interesting how this race is going. I mean, it seems like everyone's on the ragged edge, but we haven't seen the implosion.
Oh, don't extend this, but I gotta need to get in front of 40 here, and he's not letting me. But don't delay it. We'll figure it out.
I hope you figure it out, because it seems like you're not figuring it out.
It's okay.
Carlos Struther there in the 54. And is that how he's going to hit you back? I want to point that out.
That's okay, but I got the spot.
Look, he's gonna push you. And you're going to brake check him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Joe, get it together.
All right.
All right, you're good to go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Joseph Armstrong. Always fun to talk with. 14 laps to go from Daytona. Matthew Baker, Frank Corley on opposite ends with buys and win. Ford leading the way on the outside. Toyota on the bottom with Chevrolet. Jackson Carr, he's up to 5th with Yahir Rodriguez sitting in 7th. 13 laps to go. The main part of the group has fizzled out. Deeper in the field, they're still 2 by 2. Truther trying to get with Dew, leaving Armstrong out to dry. For now, because Anthony Burrows will come to the aid of the 22 machine. 3 wide, Jeff Berchatsky. Berchatsky has Spencer Burns. Mosteller has Andres Vadas. And Kyler Wynn's probably the best pusher you can have if you're Frank Corley. He's got Jackson Carr behind him. That's an elite lineup in the middle lane. Braden Movick there. Josh Kenyon just winning a race. But can the SoCal driver and Jeff Berchatsky steal that away. He's got Penn State's finest sitting right tucked behind the tailgate. Perchatsky and Burns. 3 by 3. Moves to the bomb. I say Jeff Perchatsky. There's a driver change. That's Lane Sanders, who is running the UCLA 48. Sanders into Horley. That scheme was made for Jeff Perchatsky for his running of the tailgate 400. Horley leads outside of the tri-oval. Eladon Contreras sideways. Andres Vadas able to save it. And Kyler Wynn's got company down of Jackson Carr. Look at the damage to the left side of that truck. Burns at 06. Orley can cut him off, that being the Jackson Carr 44. And Riker Byram says West Texas is here. 3 wide in lane 2. Lane 3, should I say. Second row on the outside. 10 laps to go from Daytona. Don't expect much from Carr. Don't think he'll make a move. But sitting with that 22 we've seen has been very valuable. Sanders on the bottom. Push by Buys. Matthew Baker outside with Spencer Burns. And Jackson Carr will go with the 5 machine. 9 to go. Win on the bottom. It's tightly knit for 7 or 8 rows, stuck 3 wide. Burns with Baker. They've been a great duo before. Braden Movick on the bottom. You see him peeking to the inside of Jackson Buys, just nowhere to go. Jackson Carr, race leader in Toyota. Can PBR get it done on a Monday night? This is 8 laps to go. Horley, Yahir Rodriguez. Yaroslav Donskoy. What time is it where he is? The sun may be rising. In or around 6 a.m. Tyler Wynn gets a nice heave there from lanes. Oh, trouble! Andres Varez up and into the air. Collects Josh Kenyon, Chad Hornish, and Jackson Buys. Caution will wave. You saw it just on the bottom right corner of your screen. Incidents, they happen so quickly. And in this case, Ravadas, they got him airborne. Did he get hooked? I'm guessing he did, off the nose of Joseph Armstrong. And Joe clobbered into the outside wall. Watch again with the 22. Keep an eye on that nose. Oh no, it's actually Kenyon who gets checked up. And Chad Hornish, nowhere to go, just goes right smack into the tailgate. And there's Armstrong on pit road. Carlos Truther is in as well. 6 laps to go from Daytona. It's going to be a shootout. Remember, top 12 get points. Everyone else packs the bags and they go home. Man, that wreck happened out of nowhere. We get to speak with Joe once more. Armstrong, is it done or is it salvageable?
Well, it's not done. It's not salvageable. I could probably get out of there and run, but I won't run very fast. So, unfortunately, our chances at winning are gone. But no one else is far right but mine, I think, for kind of getting put back there, and then I can kind of cause that wreck. So, helped cause that wreck, I should say. So we'll just get ready for Atlanta. Well, we'll get back on track, but yeah, Atlanta is going to be fun. We won that last time we did that combo, so hopefully I can go back to back. But you know, it is what it is. And yeah, hold on, before you cut me loose here. You're not doing Portland tomorrow?
Excuse me?
You're not doing Portland tomorrow? Is that what I heard?
If they release that update too late, I cannot get the cameras ready.
Oh my
Unless
gosh.
they release it early enough, but right now the goal is ARCA. And then
but ARCA goes to Portland.
I know. But the idea also, does Xfinity still go to Portland?
Yeah.
So the idea is, I can't stream this Friday, I'll be in Michigan. I got 5 weeks on the road for work. Come back next Tuesday after area on Monday, and then we do Portland, because that will give me more than enough time to work on the cameras.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you gotta wait a week.
But it's gonna be hot tomorrow. You can literally do ARCA. You can do, like, at least give us Sonoma in the ARCA car so we can mix and match the legacy and the current.
So I'm thinking 3 races and 200 likes, we get 4. So go ahead and make the schedule. You know, how about this? I want you to make the schedule. Make the schedule. Think about the viewers, think about the drivers, think about myself, think about everything.
All right, I got you.
Go.
All right. So we don't start with this, but next gen Vegas needs to be one because Vegas is getting the rescan.
Okay.
So that needs to be one, especially since we're going to Vegas.
Right.
Then you do Portland, or maybe not Portland, although you should, but you maybe do the ARCA car to start the night. I don't know how you feel about starting the road course, but you just do the ARCA car maybe a mile and a half, maybe like Kansas, because Kansas just got rescanned. You start out with the ARCA car at Kansas, maybe. And then like race 3, you go back to the ARCA car and do it at a road course with the mixed classes. Like
Kansas is getting rescanned, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Homestead getting rescanned?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not really. I mean, Homestead's not very good.
Yeah, but that means I gotta update the cameras for area. So that means I got things to do when I get home late Sunday night.
I think those are the 3. Like, at least ARCA cars at Sonoma, because, like, you know, you can do, like, the ARCA West thing, where they run Gen 4 ARCA cars and Gen 6 ARCA cars. And then, yeah, if race 4 wants to be something, you can do, like, I don't know.
So this is what I'm thinking.
Decide that.
I like this. ARCA Kansas. We start that off, right? ARCA Portland, as long as I can get the cameras done in time, and then Las Vegas next gen, as long as they didn't destroy the cameras.
Okay.
That sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
Chad, agree? I think that's what we're rolling with. 4 to go. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Chevy on top with Kyler Wynn. Toyota on the bottom with Jackson Carr. And look for the drivers that scored points in Talladega. Can they possibly make some magic with the consistency? Mulvick outside with Jackson Carr. No, it's not. That's Mulvick with Aiden Walker. Baker stuck in the middle. Sliding off each other. 3 laps to go from Daytona. Carr in front of Wynn. Horley inside with Donskoy. And don't look now, but Braden Mulvick is still on that outside, and he's climbing the ladder. He's up to lane 2. With a heave from the 93. Car advantage. I think the worry for Frank Corley is going to come if he can even get out of line. Two to go. If you're boxed in and there's nowhere to go, come to the line. You're just got to push whoever you see. Three wide. Jackson buys, Mulvick on the outside, Sanders in the middle. Sanders swaying left and right. If they get to the line, the race is official. Carr blocks middle. Horley on the bottom. They're gonna do it. They're gonna make it back. Salamanca, 1 to go for the World Center of Racing. Yahir Rodriguez sideways. Does not come back across, but they wreck in the rear. Nathan Dew gets a piece of it. Horley 22, Jackson Carr 44. Finnegan Myers below the double yellow line. Up in the buys. This is going to be the finish from Daytona. Horley and Ford, Carr and Toyota. The race back to the line. Frank Corley gets it done from the World Center of Racing. As they tear him up, back to the high banks of 1 and 2, the 22 will see victory lane. He made it work, and he's made it work so many times with this car track combo. Yet another victory for him. Unbelievable stuff. Be like Bean, enter night in America, fueling victories all year long. And he will race for the tournament. Let's go ahead and chime in with your race winner. Frank Corley, welcome to Victory Lane in 2025, getting it done in just the final moments of this race.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. Shout out to Yaroslav, man. He pushed me. He stuck with me. He tried to make a move at the end, but I don't blame him. But he's the reason I won that race. Shout out to him, man. That was awesome. That was a fun race.
It was very much this car track combo. It suited you so well in times past and does it again. What makes you so good with the trucks here?
I mean, it's just doing it over and over again. You know, after you do it a bunch of times, you get familiar with the people. You know what you're up against, and I don't know. I knew on that restart getting Jackson clear was the priority, just because if I can get him clear, then I'd hope he'd block high, which that's what he did, and then Yaroslav ended up pushing me so Jackson couldn't clear back low, and he pushed me all the way, so now I got it done. Shout out to my friend I Have 40 Wins. He has a great YouTube channel. It's I Have 40 Wins on YouTube. He makes NASCAR videos. I'm sure all of you guys that are watching this are NASCAR fans. I would highly recommend going to check him out, drop a sub. He puts a lot of time and effort into those videos, and yeah, I think he deserves a lot of credit.
He does. Made a great video on that 33 Ron Hornaday truck that you saw on your screen moments ago. And how good Ron Hornaday was. Horley, it was awesome. Let's go check the points here to see exactly where you line up heading into Atlanta. I don't think Josh Kenyon scored any points, so 15 is the max, at least as of this moment, unofficially.
I think Kyler Wynn finished in the top 10. He finished second last race. He might be the points leader.
Maybe win. You may be right. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it. Well, when we go ahead and get out of here, they're going to update the points. Yes, Kyler Wynn, very much the points leader. He finished second in race number 1.
Yeah, and he was up there at the end for this race too. So 2 finishes that high, that'll get you there.
I don't think he's going to be that far ahead. He finished 8th. So it may be a max points of 16. So if as long as you finish in the top 12 once, you may have a shot at winning this tournament. Okay, you're heading to Atlanta. No racing. Oh, should we have a race in? We're going to have a race in just in case. It's going to be a quick race in 10 laps at Atlanta. But still a 30-lap race like you saw today for Daytona. Any thoughts heading into it?
Yeah, Atlanta is probably the toughest of the 3 super speedway tracks to make up track distance, so qualifying is going to be especially important here. And yeah, it's just going to come down to if I can qualify like top 15, I feel like I can be in a good position. Depending on how long the race is, that'll also play a factor in it as well. But the Gen 6 car is one of those cars where it's a lot easier to make up track distance, so that kind of evens out with the narrower Atlanta. But no, I'm excited. I'm going to be up there. I'm going to try to win this thing.
All right, going to be awesome to see. We're still waiting on the update here for the points, so keep that all in mind as we get ready to cycle back through. 2 down, 1 to go. You mentioned in the first part of the night you probably didn't need teammates. Second, at least you had an ally. Are you going to need some teammates if you're going to win this?
Yeah, teammates, I mean, I just did it there without any teammates, but of course, like I said in the first interview we did, that teammates are going to be important. So we got to just have, if we can get 40, Nate, Mateo up there at the end, they'll be a big help.
Yes, they will. We'll get ready to continue.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to close it out, so continue. I'm making a session.
Okay, no. So I want to shout out my dogs in the Freedom Chat. DBJ, PJ, Brett, Jackson Altman, who else is in there? Glizzy, Linz, Z-Mog. Yeah, just shout out to all of them because they're great people, and I'm sure they're gonna bait me if I don't shout them out. So.
I think they're gonna bait you when they clip this and send it in there.
Maybe.
Well, nonetheless, it was a lot of fun to see what you can do. Congratulations on your win. We'll roll into race number 3. Nice shout out to everyone in there. Frank Horley, congratulations. Racing still left to go. Now, the points from what we heard, guys, not counted from that race. So we're going to have to manually put it all in just a matter of moments. And we'll get you that update hopefully very, very shortly. Let's go drag Demos. Moss Stellar, John Ramos, you got a copy?
No, I don't.
I have something that I have to say live to you.
Oh boy.
They did not count the points from that last race. Can you please do it manually?
I do not know how to do it.
Oh, man. I know how to do it. I just need to broadcast. That's the problem. Because we've done it before on accident where it just wouldn't go ahead and count. Well, if you find anyone that knows how to do it, please let me know, including in that chat. I think I actually know a person that can do it. Christian Delgado, John Ramos, you got a copy?
I got you again, John.
Mr. Delgado, I have a favor that I need.
Okay, okay.
Okay. We did not get the points counted for that last race. Do you know how to manually do it?
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm going to have to do it. So we're going to need some entertainment. I guess this is now the time to have that entertainment when we roll into the session. Mavic, you've always talked about a talk show. Joseph Armstrong, you've always talked about a talk show. Christian Delgado, you've always talked about a talk show. I need to manually put the points in. So please, talk about what you've seen tonight, future of NR, what you think, opinions. Let it all rip. You got your 10-minute segment.
Can we discuss real-life racing?
If the chat wants to, the chat can. But really, it's about NR, at least as of now, as I manually put all the points in.
All right.
I don't know where to start.
And they have no intro ready.
I'm currently talking mess to a dude distant after leg.
I'm excited.
Here, I'll put the speed music on for you.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm really excited for the ARCA car tomorrow.
This is NASCAR race day right here. In our race day, sorry. Sponsored by.
There is zero flow right now.
Sponsored by Lowe's.
Okay. So
not Home Depot.
I think it would be a cool idea, right? Me and Braden were just talking about paint schemes. If we have like a music themed e-ticket, so we can have like a bunch of like music cars, right? Like you know where I'm going with this. Like
I love that name, Battle of Broadway. You know why?
I'm sorry. I made you think that I wanted it at Fairgrounds. No, I wanted it at SuperSpeedway.
Yeah, I do too.
Aura. That track's got Aura.
Yeah, Battle of Broadway is a real name that I came up with for Pro Late models. What? Yeah. Well, me and coworker.
That's why I realized my mistake. We gotta change that to the Music City
Music City 400 at Nashville Superspeedway.
Is that what the viewers want?
On June.
And you gotta pick an album. You gotta pick a music-themed paint. We all know Christian's going Sabrina Carpenter. I'm going Dua Lipa.
It depends on what would you go with? Point. At the moment, though, I'd probably. Well, no. Okay, so I had a league race last week, and I ran the VCU Peppa's car. That is our school band. Yeah. And they are very good at what they do. But for this event, if we were picking like pop culture songs or whatever, or like popular songs at the moment, I definitely have to go with GNX. You know.
I was gonna say. I know you're gonna pick GNX.
Yeah, I'd have to go with something that's kind of relevant in my culture.
Oh my goodness.
That is probably the most relevant option. So.
Man, if this event was happening last summer, oh my goodness. The field would have been GNX cars.
Yeah.
All the field.
Well, then you get some of those bums that picks Drake.
Yeah, but the Drake would just be like the 15-year-olds, you know?
And they'd be the ones running in the back. All the kind of
the minors, as they call them.
Look out! Here comes Drake.
Gavin Austin in the road racing 2-car with the
okay.
With a Drake album on it.
Okay.
In the Rev 2.
The
Rev 2. It is a nice font. I mean, there's a reason why you picked it.
Yeah.
We should probably have more mid-race shows, or just if I goof a couple more times.
We should.
We need a topic. So that the topic was an e-ticket. How about Las Vegas as music? I mean, there's music in Vegas. There's gambling in Vegas.
There's not good music in Vegas.
You don't know that.
This is truck, by the way.
John, I hope you. John,
I made a truck. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Did I make a truck?
It is truck.
You did make a truck. You made a truck.
We're gonna do not join that. Do not join that. Is there any way someone can advance that?
If I had a nickel for every time Jonathan Ramos messed up a session, I'd have
$5,000.
I'd have a lot of nickels right now.
I'd say you'd have a lot.
You'd have a $50 coin at this point.
I don't know how I keep goofing that. I'm trying too hard. Okay, here we go. Where are my leagues?
Not proofreading.
Las Vegas, I hope you do realize 85% of the people that race this cannot go to Las Vegas past 10 p.m.
I don't think you can go to Las Vegas past 10
No, I can't,
p.m.
because I'm not
Vegas needs the
21.
person that can be in
Do not join that one. Join the one that I'm gonna put up here in just a moment. For the ones wondering. But yes,
Vegas
continue.
is a real race car.
I gotta shout out Andres Perez.
Andres.
He flew.
He did.
Andres Perez?
Did I say Perez? I thought I said Virus.
Fire guy, right?
I thought I said Virus. I thought I said Virus.
He said Perez.
Oh, my fault. Both are great. Both. I love
Shout out
both
to
of them.
Andres. Real ref racer.
So, okay, someone
Andres
asked
Perez
me,
flipped
someone go
in
back
a
in the
second.
stream and tell me what Andres Valdez was doing lap 1 of the LCQ at Talladega. Because I just see a spinning car in the back. I'm like, do I talk about it? No, because I have no idea what he was doing coming to green.
Apparently, I was in the VC with Andres, and he said that there was a checkup, and he just kind of yanked it to the left.
I thought there was like a rat in his room and like he got scared or something.
Nah, we got something more important to talk about. We gotta talk about how I witnessed someone with my own 2 eyes get arrow loose on lap 1 at Daytona LCQ.
Christian Zarate, I think that's how you say his name.
Bro,
he had the wiggles off the turn too at one time.
I have never seen that in this game before. I've never seen anyone get arrow loose in the truck at Daytona.
You might have missed it, Ramos, because there was a crash behind him when he did it, and you threw the yellow for it. But man, he had the wiggles.
I got so lightheaded laughing at that.
No, it was hilarious.
Okay, what was the funniest moment in NR Night in America? Go ahead and say it. The funniest moment that you've seen in a race
of all time.
Yes, I'll say mine. I'll say mine too. I'll say mine.
I need to go first. I already have mine. Mine is Gen 6 Talladega about a year and a half ago. You had the content creator conga line. Oh my goodness!
I already know what to start crying.
Terrell Baker and I were controlling the race. We led it every lap 1-2.
Session is up, by the way. Session's up. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Anything anyone has ever done before. We're just right in the middle, just letting people try to make moves on us. Here comes Joey Stone, Gary Owen, and Darian Gilliam up the top, trying to pass everyone. They're cooking the field. They're going inside, outside. They're just breaking our ankles and everything. I'm just chilling in the lead. All of a sudden, I watch Joey Stone go from the bottom, head on into the wall, all by himself. Just drove straight into it.
I was 2
laughing
funniest
so
moments.
hard, John. It is one of the 2 times in NR history where I have passed out while laughing so hard in one of your races. I passed out.
I want to hear
down the back straightaway.
Joe's. Session is up, by the way. I really want to hear Joe's.
So it took me a minute to realize this, and I figured I tried to think about moments in NR when I just laugh very hard. And most of the time when I'm laughing, it's under caution, and that's usually when a lot of the silly stuff happens. So Braden was talking about his moment or whatever, and that made me think, when is a time under yellow that I would just mind my business and just bust out laughing because something happened? And I thought of when Braden got wrecked by brother Baker at Talladega. A few months ago.
Daytona, he was coming around the top.
But then I had another idea. I had another thought. It also involves brother Baker. And so this was Gen 4 at Atlanta, maybe 2 years ago at this point. And we're under caution going through 3 and 4. And it involves brother Baker and Frank DeAngelis.
Oh my.
Oh no.
So I believe Frank is going around the outside to get his lap back, and brother Baker's like slow in the middle, and then just darts or turns hard right as Frank goes.
Oh no.
Bro, TCB was streaming it, and I was dying.
Oh my god. When brother Baker did that to me, I was leading, and I'm not paying attention at all. And I'm going to the top. I'm just like warming my tires like I usually do, just swerving back and forth. All of a sudden, it's because he was in an all black car, so I couldn't see him against the wall.
Gosh, it was hilarious.
And out of nowhere, here comes brother Baker, and I do a full barrel roll in the air, and I landed on my wheels, and I still finished second. I did a full revolution in the air, and I still finished second. But oh my goodness, I was I felt so bad for doing that to him, but it was too damn funny not to laugh.
I got a couple. Who else is in here? All right, we'll get to Christian because I think
my honorary mention is the going into turn 1 on the final lap of the first NWP 400, watching Blue Jimmy turn right.
Oh my goodness! The first NWP and Blue Jimmy did that. If you go listen back, you'll hear some terrible commentating. But oh my goodness, that was when it was pointed out to me later. I started laughing, like I couldn't stop.
It is just it's an OG moment. It's an OG moment.
I got 2, and they are all from the same content creator.
Oh Jesus.
Christian Delgado, go ahead.
You know, when I was thinking about the same thing that Brain was talking about, like what was the times that I just couldn't stop laughing, and a lot of mine reverts to those like lap cars getting their lap backs incidents. like what was it? A couple weeks ago, Sean Rowe clear the top. I'm not lifting, and this guy's worked on the top last second and completely wiped that guy out. And I literally fell out of my rig. I was laughing so hard. Gosh. And then another one, and this is mostly due to like a clip that I saw later on of someone reacting to it. But Break the Angelus.
Oh no!
Gosh. I think it was maybe Gen 6 Pocono, where he was running like top 5 and just decided I've had enough, and he just turned left and wrecked the whole fucking field.
He dropped an F-bomb on the stream.
I can't say that.
You can't be saying that. I think that may be not one of the funnier moments for people.
Oh my goodness, that's excellent. That is excellent.
And you know, some people might not know him that well, but my good friend Matthew, or CEO in the YouTube chat, you know, he doesn't race a lot because he doesn't really have iRacing, but he clipped his reaction to that. And it is one of the funniest moments because Matthew, for people that have never been to BC with him, he has like the worst mic known to man. Like it is, like a phone mic is better than his mic. So anytime he reacts to any yeah, literally it's a McDonald's headset. So anytime he reacts to any content, it's just pure like it's like pure ear rape. So him reacting to Frank killing the field is like it's like that'll always be a core in our memory for me. So.
Gosh.
Well, this was very entertaining.
Oh,
how much
goodness.
time is left in that session so I know how much I still got to do?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. You want to hear my 2 funniest moments in Enter and I?
Yeah, please share.
Please tell me it was my interview after Race Jam.
The funniest... Well, we'll put some honorary mentions in there. The worst Final 4 imaginable. And then the big one happening in Race Jam on the last lap. There was that, but I would say there was 2 moments, and they have to come from a streamer. I am not making fun of him, but I still laugh to the moment to this day. Dover, Gen 4.
Oh my god! I know it.
Dover, Gen 4. Joey Stone, I'm guessing he started on the front row with William Schmidt, right?
4th. Oh yeah, he was front row. He started outside front row.
We're talking about this story.
Self clears to the bottom. Wipes out like 6 drivers. Lap 1, turn 1, and apparently he came over the mic, and what did he say? Who remembers what he said? Because the funniest moment is what happened after that.
I can't remember exactly
I remember what he said. He was
mad at him though.
It was something along the lines of, man, you really can't give me the bottom there. And Joe cues up and says, man, somebody, I'm guessing you really wanted that bottom 100 feet after the line. And it was hilarious.
Which is extra funny. It's extra funny because the second line at Dover is better at 1 2
And the funniest moment in NR history for me will forever be also Joey Stone. The creators just always give me the best moments. He's doing a 24-hour stream, something along the lines right before his wedding. Congratulations on the marriage. But what happens? He goes to Talladega, he's blocking like crazy, goes to the bottom, gets clipped, wrecked into the outside wall, and causes this huge wreck. What's so funny about that? On his live stream, clearly he's like beyond tired. He sits there And when he hits the wall, his body jolts forward like he hit the wall. And he goes back. And I was in tears. I was in tears. I
think he got
could
a
not
motion
believe
ring.
it. It was like he had a motion ring, but he slammed the wall. And it's like he just went boom like that. And I'm telling you, watching that at 2 o'clock in the morning, it was enough to make me want to absolutely lose it. How much time is left? Because I believe I'm almost done, if not right there. Got to wait for the rest of the drivers to go ahead and run for the ones that did points. Kyler Wynn, points leader. He has 18. Josh Kenyon has 15. Frank Corley has 15. We'll make sure we update and officialize everything as time goes on. Those are my funniest moments. Does anyone else have a funny moment? Because, I mean, there's some really funny moments in NR. There's some very iconic moments that probably shouldn't be iconic.
I got one. It was we did an 87s race at Talladega, and Lane Sanders had doored me about 4 times going down the back straightaway. So I said, fuck you, and I hooked him.
Oh my gosh! Stop with the F-bombs.
He went upside down. He went upside down.
Apologies to the families.
He went flying in the air. He looked like
families. It's 11 o'clock at night.
He looked like Ryan Priest going to turn 3.
Little Johnny is not awake, buddy.
And then all of a sudden, then I flipped too. So that was really funny. He crashed out on me on the radio. It was a great time. Great day.
Great time. All right, we're in here. We're gonna get ready to go racing. And let's see if we continue to have more fun. How about this one, the funniest e-ticket moment? And you can be fully transparent.
Okay.
I think I have mine.
Blue Jimmy turning right in the first NWP was fantastic.
That's pretty good.
Tyler Tinsley intentionally wrecking Rusty Walrus in the in the open
or most iconic.
I would say funniest.
Oh. Well,
I would say Gavin Austin with the 2-piece in the 2005 Daytona 500, wrecking the field, getting to the one to go, and then wrecking the field coming to the line.
And then he cried.
He got a little emotional.
Real tears.
he got a little emotional. There was that one. That was definitely one of the funnier moments. Watching back on that.
Okay, so this is a little bit after the fact. And for those in my stream, I might have to pull it up after. But it was literally the last e-ticket we did. But the Daytona 500 was quite funny. At the end when Frank was going on his little rampage and T-posing on the Daytona side.
What did he do? Oh, made him upside down.
Yeah.
That was
we were watching it back in the after the race was over. In the Discord, and that was pretty funny.
Yeah, we got dragged for that one. We've been dragged for a lot of Frank moments, but I will say, seeing him upside down and Kai Collymore did flip him, that was definitely a moment.
Kai Collymore's interview was the best interview NR has ever seen.
I don't know. It might be a close second between mine saying that mine had what was that crappy e-ticket that we did? It was Race Jam. That one was excellent.
Wasn't an e-ticket.
It was, and that was
a tournament.
Yep, no, it was the e-ticket.
The world.
And then probably Frank's at the end of the 2023 Florida, but we don't talk about that race.
Yeah, that one was pretty. Yeah.
That was incredible. It was so excellent that it got cut from the finals.
It's like Elliott Sadler's poking the crash. No good footage.
Lost media. It's lost media.
Pretty much.
Oh man.
And whenever you would actually run the races, right? Those aren't really funny, but you know.
One of my another personal favorite is.
Oh wait! I have one actually.
You go first.
So this one was never covered on the stream. But I have 2 funniest moments, or like my 2 favorite moments that are low-key underrated in terms of it. So they both happen at the Coliseum. The first one is the, I believe, Heat 2 of the 2023 Coliseum with Justin, TCB, Kevin, Walker, and I believe one other person. That was like the funniest 10 laps in our history at a LA Clash. And then I think that same night, Demos was restarting on the pole, or on the front row for the final restart. And Sean Rowe was starting P3. Sean Rowe got plowed through from behind by one of the Champagnes. and Demos proceeds to go rampant over the radio on Sean Rowe. And then they, about 5 minutes later, make up and give each other smooches. on the race chat. So that was interesting. Also.
That's interesting. There's a lot of things that we don't hear that you all hear, and I would say honestly for good.
Oh my God. There's one that this is clipped, and this is still up for the viewers at home. 2011 Ford 400 at Homestead, that event.
Yes, yes, we're well aware.
I'm leading with 3 to go, and Daniel Eberhardt, known scumbag.
Oh, whoa.
He had dominated the race, and he hated me at the time. He still hates me to this day. It's so funny. But he's like 40 years old almost. Grown man, by the way. And I'm running a lane off. This is like race 3 to go in the event. I'm leading. I was about the 5th best car all race, whatever. I ran a lane off the wall as kind of like a half block as he had to run on me. He threw himself into the wall. He thought then he just saw red because of course I get no benefit of the doubt. I'm Brady Mother. I'm a terrorist. I can't do that. And then he goes into turn 3 and turns right and wrecks me out, wrecks the entire field. And I am sitting there crying, laughing, full tears were strolling down my face as I'm watching this replay of him turning right at an oval in an e-ticket event. And oh my God, it was top 5 moment of all time for me. That was incredible. But yeah, there's a reason why he's not here anymore. And I think I exercised that demon.
I gotta lock in on my qualifying lap.
I do too. I suck.
Make sure you get in the top 30. I mean, that is the goal.
Well, yeah, that is the goal, but I'm not in it at the moment. So.
Oh boy.
I'm still 10.
Yeah.
Well, the talk show was very interesting.
This is the lap.
Where's Joe at?
Coming off of turn 4, the setup. 022 takes the white flag. Sponsored by Credit One Bank into turn 1. He's in the green on his previous lap.
There it is.
That 22 car. And comes off of 2. Still in the green by a good amount of time. Should comfortably be in with a good 3 and 4. Gets down to the paint. Not on it though. Oh, this is looking very, very solid to get into the show. Ah, man. P6, we'll take it.
Ooh, it's gonna be close for me. I'm 27th.
I'm jumped out for speed chat, so we gotta keep our track position.
Oh, Demos, is that the throwback for the e-ticket?
No.
It is pretty nice.
Said he's not running it.
That is Andreas Faris's scheme that was made for Demos.
Yeah,
how about
Demos
that?
is doing a different scheme.
All right.
Demos had to pay for that. That'd be kind of cool if he did.
We are getting ready to roll. Gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let's go see who wins the tournament. Patrick Connell, Jaden Hall, that is row number 1. This is to transfer into the main event. Top 10 of 17. So, not as many drivers, 47 joined in instead of 62 because it's late at night. It's a Monday. Lot have things to do. So for the late night hours, let's get ready to go green. Line up 2 by 2. And they'll get ready to go once more. Ortiz, Krauts, Murphy, Davis, and others as they get ready to go green. Hall lined up 2 by 2. Let's see who makes the field. 2x2 rolling their way into turns 3 and 4 as they get ready to roll. Top 10 advance, everyone else goes home. The LCQ is green from Atlanta. Donnell, Hall, Perkins, Rodriguez, Donskoy, ever accounts. Jaden Hall to the outside, toe-to-toe with the Toyota. Hall leads into turn 1. Oh, trouble! Donskoy hardened into the outside wall. We believe also Mateo Ortiz. And it will bring the caution out. And just like that, already under the yellow, we'll have a couple laps to see who makes it up inside the top 10. At our night in America, fueling victories all year long. And we are under the yellow flag. Let's go ahead and see what exactly occurred with Mateo Ortiz in 18. Saw Donskoy 91. Oh, got hooked. Didn't even realize what happened. Incident on the outside lane. Got them load up sideways. Oh, you saw the replay, and now it's going to line things up for a restart, and we might as well get the one to go this time by. I don't think it's going to take long to get this thing backfired. Let's chat with Elodom Contreras. Contreras, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, man. What's up?
Hey, you led the most laps at Talladega. You got one heck of a shot at winning this race. What do you think?
Yeah, that big one took a lot of people there. I'm low-key alone this race. So, yeah, I'm in second right now.
You said you're alone, so who are you going to work with?
I guess I'm going to have to work with Yahir here. Me and him have been good friends, so I'm going to have to work with Yahir.
All right. 2x2. Not a lot of cars left. You'll have 6 laps to make something happen. Good luck. And when we take the green, that will basically mean 3 minutes in or around. These drivers will, after that checkered flag waves, you don't have a lot of time to think. You got a lot of time to do. But doing and saying, well, we all know they're both different. Want to say thank you to everybody that's dropped a like on this stream. Upwards of 200 likes. Very grateful for that. Once again, we are back tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Hall, Contreras, Rodriguez, and Connell. 2x2 back to the restart zone. Trevino, Contreras forced in line. He's back to the outside. He's going to get a helping hand. Third on back, toe-to-toe, Ford on the bottom. Oh, Patrick Connell, a peak. Won't be able to shove the nose on in. Trouble once more. Carson Freeman taking Yaroslav Donskoy out with William Johnson. And they are out of the race. We stay green. Not a lot of cars left running. And with them for sure to be out and the time ticking on when these drivers need to get to sleep, we stay green, 4 to go. Single file on the bottom. They know they're in now every spot. An opportunity to start closer to the front. Murphy, Yahir. Two to go. Donskoy on the outside. Carl jumped up, wanting to get to the finish, but knows this morning will not be the way he wants it to be. Murphy in third. This race is official. Salamanca, 1 to go from Atlanta. Two by two down the backstretch. Someone's got to make a move. Wrecking, sliding, spinning it is Connor Murphy. Takes the checkered flag, a winner. Yahir Rodriguez goes second, and your top 10 is set. They'll race for 30 laps at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Same old craziness, and it's a late night indeed. We'll get ready to go green. Kyler Wynn will lead us to green as the points leader. Beck, Walker, Mosteller, and others. Time to go green. Two by two. We haven't seen Joey Beck go to victory lane in quite some time. Does that change tonight? I think there's a shot. And we'll get ready to go green. Toyota, Chevrolet, Chevy on Chevy, row number 2. For Toyota, back in that third position. Frank Orley, opportunity to go ahead and win a title. Has to beat that at Kyler Wynn. Wynn sitting on the front row. 1 to go this time by. Let's say those magical words. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. Win versus back. I like that tagline. Beautiful night of racing. I can't wait to see you all Tuesday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Brand new ARCA car. As we get ready to ride. Pace car makes a hard left on the pit road. 30-lap sprint from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Let's light the fuse in Georgia. Most to the bottom, back to the outside. Armstrong in the middle, pushed by Mitchell. Top side goes Joe. Armstrong inside, a shot from Wynn. We did see the nose cover come off of the 22. Believe that just was a blink. Comes back connected just before he reaches the back bumper. Kyler Wynn. Joe in second, the switchback. Mosteller on the bottom. For the ones wondering, sign-ups for the next e-ticket event will be soon. Keep that all in mind. Trouble, spinning, now crashing. Christian Delgado, Spencer Burns. 2 single car spins, we stay green. This is the run up front. These cars have braked off into different packs. Broken off, should I say. Mitchum into Joe. Kyler Wynn, the race leader. Damage from a machine, way to the outside. Out of harm's way, 25 to go. Now Horley just can't go anywhere, he's gridlocked. Including with the outside lane, mounting up a charge. Armstrong gets too much light to that of Michael Mitchum. He wanted to go all in, but gets covered off by the 84. Mitchum in second, real right with him. And Joe goes 3 wide, lays on a couple machines. Wynn and Mitchum. Real and Mosteller. With 23 laps to go, it's 2 by 2. Still no one trying to go ahead and find a way around. Should I say they are trying to? Lacking the opportunity to find a way around Kyler Wynn. Trouble, Joey back. Sideways in front of the field, caution will wave. We will have a restart. Let's see how it happened. This is Group 2. We saw the back 24 on the outside with Matthew Baker. Can he reel Baker up top? Reel the crossover, Mose into Mitchum, and I think, oh, Frank Corley did get into Joey back, and when he slid down the track, there was multiple cars awaiting the left side of the Joey Beck 24. Caution is out, restart ahead. Win, Reel, Baker, Mitchum, Huff, Walker. All knowing it's time to shine, including if they can. With 21 laps remaining in this race, it will come down to 20. Single file on the inside lane. And we'll get lights off this time by. Win and Reel, Baker, Mitchum. Lights off, 1 to go. $20 laps remaining. They'll line up Trevor Huff, Marty Shamela. Awaiting an attempt again. Win versus Reel, Baker versus Mitchum. Let's ride just once more. 19 laps remaining from Atlanta. Multiple drivers with an opportunity, a tournament title on the line. Reel versus Win. Did not take long for 3 wide to work. Marty Shamela outside. Others trying to wind up a run. Win, Baker reeling off. Oh, Kenny reels sideways. Back across the track. And multiple drivers pile on in. Andres Varez, 84. Nathan Dew, 5. Everett Couts. Jaden Hall. Nice, Trevor Hoff. How did that all happen so quickly? Three wide middle. Real got clipped by Mitchum. And when he came down to follow Kyler Wynn, Michael Mitchum's nose was just there, and that's all what was said. So, multiple drivers involved in said incident, just 16 laps to go, and where are the championship guys who are watching Horley win? And we know they're sitting up towards the top 10. The big ones to watch. Thurquist, Huff, Truther, Murphy, Horley, Max Sweargen, Trevino, Elijah Mance. Mance back to 10th with Benton, Armstrong, Mitchum, Contreras. And just lined up down towards the apron. What to do for a lot of these drivers? We're about to find out. Haven't talked to Aiden Walker at all. Walker, John Ramos, you got a copy. Was that a burp or was that a sound effect?
Toy takes.
Okay, hey, well, you got a little bit of racing left to go. Back in 17th, how is it like racing here?
Pretty good. I think K-Real doesn't realize someone was on the inside of him.
I don't think he did either.
So I think I got a slight bit of damage right now. I think we'll be good. You know, left front's still kind of like wobbling a little bit. We're good.
Good indeed. All right, run to the finish. Is it possible?
Maybe. Probably gonna just be more of a luck thing because my car's absolutely destroyed from that. So, just kind of just running laps now.
All right, got an opportunity to go ahead and run for a restart here. Who do you work with? Can you work with anyone? What's the super speedway racing like with this versus Talladega?
I don't think I can really work with anyone because, like I said, my left front's kind of broken right now, so it's gonna probably hurt me a lot on straight line right now. So I think I'm more just gonna be driving around. But before that, I was probably gonna be working with Joe. He knows all that.
All right, well, restart impending. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's Aiden Walker. 14 laps to go from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Matt Green. Sideways goes to 12. Doesn't collect anyone else. Front half of the field pulls away. 13 to go. Baker to the outside. He's got Trevor Hoff. Thornquist, Murphy. Horley, he's lined in as well, 2 by 2. You see Trevor Hoff just working that wheel, doing what he can. 3 wide. Mitchum way beneath. Still 3 wide, that's for 4th. Got into him. And up and into the outside wall, Chad Thurquist. partial wave. Things got wild and in a hurry. Let's watch back. Bergquist look for a crossover. Mitchum on the bottom. And this one will be on the Michael Mitchum 38. Michael Mitchell will be given an L1 penalty. I think, actually, Chad Thurquist may be taking care of that. A big hit to the right side of that 38. Pit road full of multiple machines, a lot of machines. Really just sitting there on pit road. Continue to monitor late night hours for NR Night in America. Who should we bring in? Frank Corley, he's a part of the tournament. You got involved in that incident as the car destroyed.
9 minutes of optional, apparently. I didn't think I hit that hard, but I also have required. I think I'm okay, though. If I could just get this optional or required out of the way and get back out there, I should be able to stay in the pack, because I don't feel that damaged.
Really?
No, I barely hit. I'm surprised I had this much damage.
Do you think it's down on RPMs? Do we know?
I'm still at 2,000, so I'm not down on RPMs. So, yeah, I'm gonna pit, repair as much as I can, and get back up there. But it seems like Tyler is kind of controlling stuff up there, so it might be a bit tough.
All right, well, we'll get ready for the restart here. You'll get 9 to go this time. Good luck.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. Thank you.
And I don't think the beef is stopped from the drivers deeper in the field. So you get an 8-lap dash to the finish. Brandon Mulvey back on the speedway. The wrecks, it has definitely been prominent. Racing, we've had a lot of it too. Let's see how this one ends as we get ready to roll with the 1 to go. Matthew Baker, Trevor Huff. Two by two. Chevy on Chevy, Toyota on Chevy. Truther, Zare, Trevino, Contreras. This is what's on the line. 8 to go from Atlanta. Walker in the fence. Baker up top pushing. Off in 90, Contreras in the wall. In front of Moss Stellar, there goes Nathan Dew. And Matthew Baker's got one rolling on the bottom. Yeah, Horley said he didn't have much damage. You know that 9 minutes of optional. He's still up inside the top 10. 6 to go from Atlanta. Three wide. Oh, Joseph Armstrong. Challenging, swaying back and forth. Huff and Murphy. Left and right, 5 to go. At 18, hung on the quarter panel. 4 wide and wrecking. Goes Gavin Austin and others. Caution will wave. And there's the damage to Gavin Austin's 20. Or 2, excuse me. Gavin Austin being pushed below 4 wide. And that's all it really came down to. So Trevor Hoff shown the race leader with Baker, Murphy, Kyler Wynn, and others lined up. Kyler Wynn, all he has to do is finish out in front of Frank Horley and he will win the tournament. Everyone else looking to see if they can get their final win or maybe even only win of the night. One to go will be displayed. Huff, Baker, Murphy, Wynn, pit road full of machines. And there's Carlos Truther and others waiting, knowing this is going to be the finish of this stream. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central for the ARCA Menard Series. 1 to go. Time to go back green. With Huff on the bottom, Baker on the outside, Wynn and Murphy. In row number 2, Swearigan, Armstrong, Truther, Contreras. as we get ready to ride. It's been a fun stream, been a fun race. Been a fun night. But someone must see victory lane. Pace car, hard left. Huff versus Baker, Murphy versus Wynn, 2 to go. Horley out in front of Kyler Wynn. He needs to win the race from that position with where the 84 is running in line. This race is official. Salamanca. 1 to go from Atlanta. Hoff getting loose to turn 1. Baker into Armstrong, turning the 22 around. Connor Murphy, Trevor Huff, Matthew Baker, 3 abreast. To see who's gonna win from Atlanta, it's Matthew Baker. Baker gets it done in Georgia. Wynn finishes 2nd. He'll win the SuperSpeedway Tournament. Murphy, Buys, Huff, and others will not make it to the line. What a race, what a finish, and what a way to end this stream. Fun racing with so many watching. Can't wait to see you all tomorrow, 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the IDK Player YouTube channel. You won't miss a beat. Brand new update with the Arkman Art Series. It will be fun as ever. I'm John Ramos, the voice of NR, saying so long as Matthew Baker burns it down with Kyler Wynn. Wynn wins the SuperSpeedway Tournament. Baker wins the race. Tuesday night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. The Arkman Art Series update is on iRacing. I'm John Ramos saying good night from Atlanta Motor Speedway.